Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Mercy Kill. This is episode 38, and it is a wonderful holiday special with Church and Sarge, also known as the host of How to Train a Speedrunner right here on GDQ Hotfix. Announcement before we start, though, AGDQ 2022 online will be January 9th through the 16th. Visit GamesDoneQuick.com for more information and detailed dates on the event. And speaking of which, Church, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, Sky?
I'm doing awesome. So we couldn't have a holiday special and we couldn't have Church on here without including the Grinch. Church is a bit of a Grinch master, so to speak, but you want to know what? All video games will get rusty at some point, unless you run like the same game for 7 to 8 years. Other than that, games get pretty rusty. So Church, how and why did you learn the Grinch and how did you become known for it?
So I learned the Grinch after SGDQ 2014. I had a speed game at the time, but I wasn't really super sold on it. I was like, why don't I just speedrun one of the games that I really like, or that I played as a kid, and the Grinch was one of them. So I learned the Grinch, and at the time, 2014, 2015, speedrunning was still kind of taking off, and so there wasn't a lot of people in the Grinch community. So I spent the next 4 years, so like 8 events. Yeah, hey, you want to learn the Grinch? I'll teach you right now. I've got a setup right here. I'll teach you the Grinch. And I approached a lot of speedrunners that attended GDQs about it. I'm sure a lot of people that have been on GDQ Hotfix before, a lot of people that have been on GDQs before. I approached Author Blues. Author Blues actually had a hand in some of the tech you'll see in the run. So I basically, everybody I ever saw was like, Grinch, you want to learn it? I would pull my PlayStation 2 out of my backpack. I've got it right here.
Some still say that Church is still teaching the Grinch somewhere in a practice room beyond the nether. It is true. That is actually how I met Church. I didn't learn the Grinch, but I remember seeing him play with Oth, and that's how I got a chance to meet Church as a friend. And that was my number one association with Church. So when Church told me, hey, Sky, the Grinch got slightly rusty, I'm like, yes, we have to have this as a holiday special. Absolutely. So with that being said, how are you feeling about the estimate? And do you have any safety strats in mind for this run?
43 I'm a little nervous about. I've done a bunch of runs on the hotfix for Grinch. They range from like 39 to 44 minutes. I'm hoping 43 will be enough. There is one safety strat I have. It's not even really a safety strat, it's just the old strat. There is a trick that is frame perfect. There's argument about how frame perfect it is on the PC version. Because there's the PC version and the PlayStation version, which have different tricks that are possible. Some argue that it's a little easier on the PC. I am running the PC version. If I'm probably going to try it once, depending on how far in I am, because even if I miss it, basically, I only lose the time of trying it, and then I just save quit, and then I do the old strat, which is I just come back later instead of clipping through a wall, basically.
Clipping through a wall in a PS1 game, well, that just seems absurd to me. Even though we've seen it time and time again, if you've seen a PS1 game and you've seen platforming, chances are there's a way to clip through something. So I'm looking forward to possibly seeing that. I say possibly because I know clips can be very temperamental tricks in speedrunning. Well, Church, are you ready to go?
As ready as I will ever be.
All right, on your count.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck and have fun.
Thank you. So right off the bat, this room I'm probably going to get perfect because unfortunately, this is one of the first games I ever, so I had a very bad mentality in speedrunning early on. I don't know, I think a lot of people had this mentality where the timer was super important, and since this was the earliest split, I was like, well, if I don't get this split perfect, I might as well reset. So that first room I've legitimately done 10,000 times. I wish that was a joke. I do my best to tell, especially on my show, which is teaching beginner level tutorials to like of different games. I try very hard to bring up the fact that it's like, you don't need to do this. Like, just learn the strats and do runs. That's how you're going to get better. This is like, I think a minute 7 if you do it perfectly. Getting a minute 7 on every run is not the most important thing. Like, the most important thing in speedrunning is getting the practice in. So I think I did that pretty close to perfect. Right here, so this is Whoville. This is gonna be like the iconic. So this is based off the Jim Carrey movie, for the record. You'll notice that a lot. Don't worry, there's a lot. Oh, ooh. Okay, I don't normally get shot by him. Okay, all right. Well, everything's going great. Please, please. Okay, good. All right, so you're not intended to jump over like that. You're supposed to do a swinging puzzle. We'll see the swinging mechanics later. Please don't bot me. Please don't bot me.
So we have a comment from the chat already that says this has shockingly good frame rate. It is a PS1 game, and I would agree with that. Everything looks to be running pretty smoothly.
It'll stop at some points, but yeah, it does run pretty smoothly. So on that subject, I'm pretty sure this is a port from the PlayStation version. Like, so I am playing on PC. Ooh, that's not where I'm supposed to double jump. I am fairly certain this is just like a straight port. Yeah, so I basically did... all right. Well, a little rusty, whatever. So yeah, jumping up there was kind of like a cutscene skip. Please don't bot me, please don't bot me. Okay.
Church, why are you butt squatting snowmen? What is the lore behind this level?
Okay, so the lore behind the game is that... Oh, this is a terrible setup. Oh, that was terrible. I can't believe that worked. Okay. So, lore of the game, the Grinch was going to ruin Christmas. He has a computer in his Grinch cave which will take blueprints and create gadgets which he can ruin Christmas with. He lost all the blueprints, so he's going through Whoville to get the blueprints so he can actually ruin Christmas, and along the way, he is doing pranks on the Who's to also ruin Christmas. So in this level, we need to vandalize 10 posters of the mayor, like so. We need to crush 10 snowmen, and then we need to sneak into the mail or post office and shuffle 5. Well, it's not 5 people's mail. We have to go to 5 different like mail slots and shuffle the mail in them. And that's the lore for this level. There are additional objectives, so there's like 6 objectives in each level. In any percent, you only need to do 3 in any level to progress to the next level. So we're only going to do 3, and we do the 3 easiest ones basically. I just looked down. I didn't see the rest of the comment, but yes, Bugs Bunny Lost in Time is made in the same engine and has some incredible skips I wish were possible in this game.
Yes, Church is indeed speedrunning the Grinch. I mean, honestly, y'all would be surprised on the variety of speedruns in games here we have on GDQ Hotfix. I mean, again, we've seen everything here from Bubsy 3D. I believe that was on Church's show, How to Train a Speedrunner. I'm going to ask you about that later because I'm very curious as to how that went.
I think it went really well.
Yeah?
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Oth taught it extremely well. So I don't have the game, so I didn't like try to pick it up. But I feel like if I wanted to, like if I had access to the game, I could sit down with it and learn it in maybe not, 2 hours, but 5 or 6, a reasonable amount of time for a speed game.
I saw you were just playing as Max the dog. That's really cute.
Max is fantastic. You're going to hear Go Max a lot. So that's actually a good point to bring up. So there are a lot of differences between, well, I say there's a lot. There's speedrunning wise, there's a lot. We actually lose. So funny enough, I haven't done the math, but we probably lose 3 to 4 minutes from tricks and movement tech. by running this version, but the load times are so much faster, it still ends up being faster. One of the movement techs is that on the PlayStation version, you can move. So right now I have to always select Max to have him move. On the PlayStation version, you can just use the analog stick to run Max around while the Grinch is running around. So there's a lot of strats on the PlayStation version that you use where you do like a certain setup, so you're always moving in the same direction, so you can send Max off to collect eggplants, to collect blueprints, to do this or that while you're running around. It is technically possible, as far as I'm aware, it's not even been tasked or done in a run or otherwise by a human. It is technically possible to blindly run Max through all of this section on the PlayStation version. Don't do it. But
well, you can't just say don't do it. Why is that the case?
I mean, if you can develop the skills to do it, feel free. It would be terrible. You have to blindly run through all of these hallways while you're the Grinch. It also it only would save like 2 seconds. Basically, the calling to Max and then coming back to the Grinch, because you have to wait for Max to step on the plates anyway, so it's not like a huge time save. So this is the last poster in Whoville. We are done with Whoville until we have to revisit all of the levels, and we're now going to go to Who Forest. I have to make a gadget first. So now that we're gonna get a gadget and we're gonna start being able to do the tech that Off implemented. Oh my god, I have to do the Grinch Marine. Oh my god, the Marine Mobile. That's gonna be terrible. Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So you've been seeing, I've been collecting a bunch of rotten eggplants on the ground. That's going to be in my ammo for all of my Grinch gadgets. So the first one I have is just the rotten egg launcher, and it lets me shoot things with a rotten egg launcher. There is I'm not going to do the strat that I normally do with 2 rotten eggs. I'm not going to show it quite yet. I'll get to the tech when I get to it. Oh, I screwed up a little bit. It's fine. I should have shot that person first, then picked up the blueprint. You can't pull out your gun while the blueprint is on screen. Off started looking into tech, and he found out you can animation cancel your double jump by zooming into a gadget. He did not envision that specific strat, but it is something we can do as a result of it. So basically, if we pull out any of our gadgets while we're double pancaking, we will instantly be able to stand back up. Which lets us, normally that is a slide, we're supposed to slide all the way down, but because of that tech, which we use in a bunch of places, we can just go up that direction, which saves us a little bit of time. So this is the swing mechanic that we were supposed to learn about earlier. We skipped it twice. And so this is Who Forest. We have 3 objectives here. We have to drop 10 beehives into houses. We have to dump glue in the snow cannon, and we have to wilt 10 trees.
The way you make this sound, it sounds more like a Halloween game, not a Christmas game.
I have definitely run this game on Halloween specials on the hotfix.
Yeah, you're playing pranks. That's not part of the holidays typically, unless it's Halloween.
Yeah, Well, I'm trying to ruin Christmas. If that was the PlayStation version, I would have just soft locked.
Oh, Church, please. We've already had issues with soft lock corrupted data here on Mercy Kill. Do not do that.
I don't actually know that it's a guaranteed soft lock every time. Hold on, I need to focus for a second. Oh god. Please, thank you. Okay, we're good.
You did say please and thank you.
So that door frame, a lot of I'm gonna talk about this a lot through the game. The camera angle dictates what is and isn't real in this game. So normally we're supposed to come back with a gadget we're about to get, but that takes a lot of time going up and down that elevator. So there is an angle where the door frame exists, and you can just jump on it. So that's what we did there. It is a huge trick that saves a lot of time if you get it right. I was in the middle of talking about something. Right, so on the PlayStation version, I don't know that it's a guarantee. Oh my god. That was terrible. I definitely had it happen during runs before, but not picking up that blueprint before you trigger that cutscene will despawn that blueprint, which makes you not be able to complete the game, because you need that blueprint to be able to complete the game. Thankfully, that doesn't happen on the PC version. As far as I'm aware, I've never had it happen. I've never had a despawn I have 43 rotten eggs? Oh my god. This is like the god tier run.
Are those random drops as to the quantity trick?
Yes. So I've been picking up a lot of extra ones just out of caution. I would do that if I were on like a PB attempt anyway. But they either randomly spawn in with 1, 3, and 5. If they spawn in, so you can see them spawn in. If you watch them spawn in, then you know that it's going to be... I've already done this. I didn't need to do that. I've done that. Yeah, I've done that. I only need to do it though. Yeah, so if you watch it spawn in, you know it'll be 1. You can wait around a little bit to watch it spawn into 3, but yeah, generally, I'm gonna try something risky. If it spawns in, then it is going to be 1, and then you can watch it become 3 or 5. Or if you, like, show up and it's already spawned, it's random to be 1 or 3 or 5. Ow. This is going kind of okay.
What would you say is the hardest part of this game? I should have asked you that before, but I'm thinking about now how some of those drops are random. Is that one of the more complicated parts, or is there more to it than that?
So I've actually skipped over the 2. So yes, egg management it's not necessarily the hardest thing, although you do have to kind of... It is something that can hurt a run. I wouldn't say necessarily kill it. It'll just waste a lot of time if you don't get it. Please... Okay, I have to watch that puff of smoke happen, otherwise it doesn't exist, and I have to redo it. I think the hardest part of the game... So I'm going to do the second hardest trick in the game. I've already done it once, and I've already done the hardest trick in the game. Or hardest jump in the game. These are jumps that people, again, so the camera angle dictates what is and isn't real, and people swear up and down to me that it's, like, impossible to do, and I'm just like, I've literally done it. I did it to another runner of this game, Eggplant, at a GDQ. He was like, this is impossible, I don't know how to do it, and then I did it with one hand, and I was like, this is easy, you just do this. But yeah, so some of the jumps, just because, like, the camera angles are pretty difficult. Besides that, I would say the hardest part of the run is actually the trick that I hope that I get, because otherwise I might not complete the run in time, which is just like getting the correct angle. Okay, we're good. Besides that, like, I don't think there's nothing too difficult. There's stuff like that where you're like trying to manipulate the camera angle is kind of difficult, but it's also not like required. You always have backup strats. So yeah, in terms of difficulty, like, there's not too much that's difficult with it. I would say the trick that I'm going to do in the next level is going to be the most difficult. The only other thing that I would say is maybe difficult is not mashing in the final cutscene, because if you mash in the final cutscene, you will softlock the game. Or no, you'll crash the game, and if you don't have a save, like, I don't know, if you're on Community Spotlight and you mash through the cutscene, you just end the run because your game crashes and you don't have a save. It's not happened to me before.
Wait a second. Where's time then?
Time is going to be on defeating Santa Claus, which is in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so if you do mash through the final cutscene, is that before or after time's called?
Oh no, that's before time. I definitely sorry, not the final cutscene, the second final cutscene.
Yeah.
So there is a cutscene. I mean, there's 2 phases to Santa Claus, and if you mash on the one between the first and second phase, you can crash the game, which I definitely did on Spotlight. It was suboptimal. So we are now in the third area, Who Dump. This is everybody's favorite part of the movie. Everybody loves this part, from what I understand. We have 3 objectives. We are going to... Oh, spin the wrong way. We need to connect 10 gas pipes to gas out. So there's 2 named people in this area, and I never remember what they are. It's like the dump supervisor and like the minefield supervisor or something. I don't know. So we have to give one of them a haircut. We have to gas the other one's room or house full of steam, and we have to steal pizza from 10 birds. This also introduces a mechanic of special ammunition, which will kind of be important. Basically, it helps me... that's fine. It's okay. We're good. We want to go this way. I definitely have time. It's gonna be close. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good.
What was that counter for?
There is an electric minefield or fence right there that if I didn't get through in time, I would have to go all the way back and deactivate it again. So yeah, there are 2. There's basically 3 areas, 4 areas, but there's please switch. The main area where we start in, and then 2 colored areas. And to get to each of them, we need to press a button at the bottom of one of these pipes, which will deactivate the electricity field. And then we have to get through it in time. If we don't get through it in time, we have to go back and activate the switch. Technically, in order to go back from this area, we would have to do it as well. But we're going to Death Warp instead, because Death Warping is faster than the 40 seconds it would take to do it. This game is actually huge. The areas that you're going to see in this run are like a third at best of what this game has to offer. If you I'm about to Death Warp right here. On the other side is the power plant, which is it's actually the entrance to the power plant, which is a massive zone, and then the power plant itself, which is also just a massive zone. So I am playing a very small amount of the game. So we finished the first area. I should have been keeping track of numbers. I wasn't. I really hope I'm on pace. Because if not, it's gonna be real not good.
Would you like to know time-wise where you are?
1906. I didn't open Node CG. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow. Can you imagine, y'all? Church keeping track of where he is in his own Mercy Kill speedrun. Technically not against the rules, but dang, Church.
I hope not. I definitely have an open.
Church knows if and when the exact moment of the Mercy Kill should it occur.
I know. I did open it specifically to know if I can go for the strat or not.
Y'all be sure to follow Church. I'm gonna drop Church's Twitch handle in here. Also, Church, what day of the week is How to Train a Speedrunner again? Just I know as well.
It is every second Thursday after TFS on Thursdays, so it usually starts around 10. Sometimes it'll start a little bit later. Oh, please, everything I've ever done, please. Okay, as I was saying that, I was like, I should make a save right now, and I didn't, and okay, I'm glad that worked. So, for anybody who's played the Grinch, They probably for the past 10 minutes have been going, you can't complete the minefield area, Church. What are you doing? You didn't pick up the slime shooter in Who Forest. And my response to that is that trick that I just did, assuming that I actually get the position correctly, I was very worried I wasn't. Basically, the only need to get to the slime shooter in this area is to go through that spot right there. It's the only time you need it in the game. For some reason, if you run max underneath that mattress, the robot won't be able to shoot Grinch. Normally, the robot is supposed to just like rapid fire shoot the Grinch, and that prevents you from being able to cross because it's a huge minefield area. I'll show the minefield in a second when I go backwards. So normally you're supposed to get another gadget, which takes like 2 minutes. You're supposed to slime shoot the robot, and then you're able to proceed. But for some reason, if you run max underneath it in a certain spot, you can just jump across and he won't be able to shoot you. I was very nervous I wasn't going to get it. If I didn't get that, I don't know that I wouldn't be able to complete the run. So that was kind of dumb on my part. But
wait, what?
Yeah, if I had messed that trick up, I would have been run over. I would have had to go back to Who Forest. I would have had to get the thing, and I would not have time.
I'm really happy Church isn't telling me about this, because I'd be flipping out right now, you know?
I was like, I should save right now, but I trusted my muscle memory. There was a very good chance I was going to regret that. Okay, this is open, so that means I at least have all the Steam vents. Look, Scott.
You're making me nervous, all right?
It's fine, it's fine. We're at 22 minutes, this is fine. We're good.
We still have 2 more games after this on Mercy Kill tonight, and Church is totally not going to do the game could have soft locked here, Vern could have died here, this could have happened here. To me, this is going to be a commonplace thing tonight, isn't it?
No. Cthulhu Saves Christmas is safe. I've never crashed the game, so it'll be a first. And Renegade has a quick save feature, so... I am not going for the cutscene skip here because I don't know how to do it. Like, it's a frame perfect thing, but every time I get the frame perfect thing, it actually is slower for some reason, so I'm just not going to try to do it. This is the trick that I was talking about. I'm going to try it. Oh, I guess I have to wait for the cutscene. I'm going to try it once, and then I'm just going to go for the safety strat. I might try it a few times. I might spend like 30 seconds on it. I can get like a few attempts in 30 seconds. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up to this box here. I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to switch my gadgets while I pull it, and that's going to clip it into me. I'm now going to, hopefully not clip there. Okay, so I'm now going to... Ooh, I don't like the way this box is moving. I'm just going to do it, and then see if I can fix it. Come on. No. Okay. I had to do the slow way.
What did we just see?
I just quit the game without saving.
Wait.
It's fine. Alright, I technically cheated. I'm gonna have to come back. So this is right after the trick, as if I had saved. I'm just gonna do the strat as if I didn't complete that. Sorry, Sky. I swear I'm not cheating.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, no, you can ding me for that one. I was like, I didn't get it, so I can just quit. That's not how that works. It's fine. If anything, this will have worse eggs for me.
Yeah, that is true. You do kind of get penalized for that, actually.
So the save and quit would have been the same anyway. Basically, you can mercy kill me like 15 seconds earlier because I didn't actually save and quit.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
The only thing that's different is technically this save file will have the sleigh part, So I'm going to go through the effort of opening the door, and then going to the sleigh part, and then save and quitting. I just won't. So actually, I think it's still there. It'll show like a holo of it. I'll just go through the effort of getting it, and then, yeah. So what should have happened there is I should have gone through with the box. There is a chance that you don't go through with the box, which is what happened. Otherwise, I would have clipped in and grabbed the sleigh part. That didn't happen, so on the return trip, I'm going to have to grab it. I should have enough time. My main concern is I have to spend the next, like, 6 minutes while talking trying to remember what my dear friend Eggplant always said about the actual puzzle. It's something like the knight moves like a bishop, the rook moves like a knight, and the knight moves like a knight or something. There's like a chess puzzle that's not really a puzzle. It's just like you have to find out what the solutions are and move the pieces to the right place. And I do not remember what those are. I was kind of just hoping I would nail that. So that's going to be fun. Actually, moreover, until just now, I forgot that there was a puzzle that I would have to complete. I was just like, I'll just do the slow way. So yeah, I'm going to spend the next few minutes doing that in my mind. I did a frame-perfect trick there to get an extra porcupine thistle, which is completely worthless unless you get the like super frame-perfect trick, which only Eggplant has ever done, where you get two extra thistles. And he has no idea how he actually did it, so it's not really a useful attack for the game. Basically, we need to crash 10 tents here. We need to thistle 10 boy shorts, and we need to drill 10 holes into boats. We bullied a scout leader for his costume, which we are going to need to get into the next area. Yeah, I really wish I remembered what that puzzle was. I think it's fine. I might actually legitimately be able to just muscle memory it, which is funny. So this area here... It's funny. So this game on PC runs really inconsistently. In previous shows on GDQ, there was no more music in this level. Because for whatever reason, the PC I was running on just couldn't... Oh my god, please? There we go. Just couldn't handle... I don't know what the issue was, but it just wouldn't play music. So we have music now, which is cool. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it and we run out of it. So this is one of the areas that is greatly different... wrong gadget. Between the PC and the... I guess technically the last area too, because I wouldn't have had to pick up the blueprints. But on the PlayStation version, you actually don't need the gadget I used to scale up the wall, because there's a tree on this side that's actually, you're able to climb because of the polygons. You're able to get up with the rocket spring. So you can skip an entire blueprint, which saves like a minute or something. It's like, it's ridiculous how how this version is faster than the PlayStation version, despite the fact that we lose all of our movement tech. So yeah, that tree right behind... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, that tree that I just passed is the one. I could, like, on the PlayStation version, I could just jump up this tree here.
There is a wild amount of exploits in this game. Like, I know PS1 games are broken and all, but there is a ridiculous amount of exploits in this game.
So there is something we've all been trying different things for a while now. There was something I tried in the last one that I've kind of been able to do, but like I've gotten somewhere but nowhere useful. So there was a steam wall. I don't know if anybody noticed it because I wasn't really looking at it until it was gone, but there was a steam wall in the last level that I can get Max behind, but I can't get the Grinch behind. I'm also not really certain getting the Grinch behind it early would do anything. But it's something I've been trying. It hasn't really panned out, but like a lot of us are still, well, a few of us. There's a couple of us, and we're still trying to find things. Really? There we go.
Yeah, Grinch.
30. Okay. We're cutting it close. I need to change. I definitely need to change here. Okay, so we're going into South Shore. So when we're in costume, I didn't really talk about it earlier. There's two notable downsides to the fact that people won't bother us. We don't have any of our gadgets and we don't have any of our abilities. So we don't have bad breath, we don't have any of our gadgets. The only thing we can do is double jump, and I guess swing. So in this area, there's a bunch of crows that harass us as we come in. There's a skunk on the left there. That is a female skunk. In previous runs, before we found some neat tech, there is a paint can on the far left side of the map, which Max will get dumped on him. We just won't do anything with it. What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to have Max run over there, get painted like a skunk, attract the female skunk, and then bring them to a scout leader so that you can pass an area. We are going to avoid that by doing some nice movement tech in just a moment here. That was... So, earlier you asked like some of the hardest parts of the run. I would argue the part that I just did for people who are just starting is also pretty difficult, because you have to do frame perfect... I don't know that it's frame perfect. You have to do pretty close to frame perfect jumps on that. When you're swinging, there's two different kinds of jumps. There's like a short jump, or sorry, there's a high jump and a long jump. And it's like a 0.5 second difference between the two jumps for your inputs. And you have to perfectly, so the long jumps are, so okay, if you're doing an input, normally you would do a long jump, but if you want to do a high jump, you do it like 0.5 seconds later. So you need to accurately do all of your short jumps. Otherwise, you're not going to succeed, and it wastes like 30 seconds or something. So that was the tech I was talking about. We just jump on Max's back and we get in here, and then we don't have to deal with that guy, who is very mad at us. Also, so we haven't really seen them, but they could be an issue. They haven't been. There's mosquitoes in this level, like in the first level. The mosquitoes in this level will always harass you. It doesn't matter what you look like, if you're in disguise or not. And we have no way to actually deal with them. So if a mosquito shows up, it just kind of ruins your day, and you hope that you can run around them without being interfered with. If they show up at the top of that hill there, it's like the worst thing in the world. Because it adds like an extra 20 seconds to what you have to do, because they knock you out of your pushing animation for the box, which is just really bad. Okay. That's not even the worried one. I was worried about the one that was easy to do. I should probably take the next one. Don't hurt me. 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 You gonna follow me the entire way? Because I don't think I can do... How do I do this? Okay, we're good. I think we're good. I don't know what happens on the PlayStation. I don't know what happens if he knocks me out of the animation while the Max is in there. What's up, Sky?
All I was gonna say is I have firm belief in your ability to finish this, even with the 15-second penalty.
I'm still kind of nervous about backtracking. Now it depends on my ability to remember what the solution is. I wonder if the raw egg launcher is enough for me. I've got 9 minutes. I'm gonna do the safe thing. I'm gonna do the safe thing. Don't do the stupid thing. Okay. I think I have enough time. As long as I don't screw this up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm showing almost about 35 minutes, but that's going forward. My timer looks a little bit different than all y'all's.
This is going terribly. What is going... Okay.
Eight minutes left, Church. Can you do it?
This goes here. What am I doing? This goes here. This goes... No, this goes here. This goes... That was terrible. That was really bad. 8 minutes. It's gonna be real close. It's gonna be real close. Okay, so we have to go back and find 5 sleigh parts in order to complete the sleigh and fight Santa. Technically, it would be 4 if we had done the trick correctly, but we are going to have to do it incorrectly. So it's gonna be slow. I'm kind of taking it slow here because these turns are really tight and I'm running low on time. So there is a second sleigh part as soon as we exit here. It's very difficult. Okay, we've completed it. Hurrah. There's 5 sleigh parts. There's 2 in that level. For some reason, you don't need to get that one. I'm going to remember to save and quit after this one. I'm saying that mentally, so I actually do it instead of forgetting, because if I don't save and quit now and I just quit out, I get mercy killed. Okay. This is gonna be very slow.
Hey everyone, get out your GGs. Past church is finished. What a gamer.
That didn't help me at all. Top corner right. That didn't make any sense to me. Please grab. Why aren't you grabbing? Why aren't you grabbing? Is the puzzle completed? Puzzle shouldn't be completed. Alright, that's not good. Am I just doing this trick? I just go for a I can't move any of the boxes, so I have to do this, I guess. Because I don't have another solution. I should be able to grab those boxes. It's the puzzle piece. Like, it's how you do the puzzle normally. But I'm not able to, so... I am now in the point where I don't actually know what I'm going to do if I can't get this box to clip. None of my grabs are working. I legitimately don't know what to do here. Okay, that worked. Please actually work this time. Because otherwise I cannot complete this run. It's not gonna work. So yeah, I would do that puzzle piece thing, but for some reason I can't actually grab the puzzle pieces, which I've never encountered.
Oh no, do we have a that's never happened before moment here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Oh, I was really not looking forward. I was really hoping to finish this one. I was doing really well in the beginning, too.
I mean, this looks like a very temperamental game for what it's worth.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I've grabbed those puzzle pieces, but the fact that I'm not able to grab them and the puzzle is not completed is wild to me. So if the puzzle was completed, this door would be open. Yeah, no, that's... I was not anticipating not being able to do the safety strat, to be perfectly honest with you. I could not have prepared for that one. And this clip not working. I mean, at this point, I do not have enough time to grab the other sleigh pieces, so... this is incredibly disappointing, to be honest with you.
Aw, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I mean, I just can't believe I can't grab the the puzzle pieces. Yeah, because I was actually doing, from what I remember, I was doing pretty well up until the first attempt of this trick. There's no way that works. So I guess I'm just trying this until I either get it or I get mercy killed at this point, because I don't really know what else to do. I could go get the other sleigh parts, I guess, but it's all a moot point if I don't get this one.
It's your run. It's totally up to you. If you want to go on break and then start fresh with the next game, we can totally do that, or you can just try to do as much as you can before the mercy kill.
Well, I mean, let's at least run to the time, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5.
I legitimately don't know why that's not working. Well, I legitimately don't know why these aren't working. That's upsetting. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna go... Let's go see if I can get some... Here, what? I've got like a minute. I've got like... If I stop getting electrocuted, I'm gonna go try for the... Just to make myself feel better, I'm gonna go try for the 1 cycle on the first sleigh part. So, there's basically 2 more sleigh parts. I'm gonna skip Pooh Forest, which is just Max race as a kid. This one here is possible to 1 cycle, and it's difficult to do. Let's get the setup correctly. Okay, so there's like a garbage truck running around, and we need to shoot it while its back is open to get the sleigh part. And the only way to 1 cycle it is not getting bopped by any of these and then breaking it there. Which is kind of difficult to do, but saves like 20 seconds overall if you actually get it done correctly. So I guess I can go do the other sleigh parts. Yeah.
60 seconds, yeah.
I have enough time to get the other sleigh part, and that's about it. That... Unfortunate.
That's a heck of an attempt, Church. Like, you did a lot.
Yeah. So again, like, even when I was like, I'll just do an attempt and do the safety strat, like, I'm pretty sure I had time. Like, if I could have grabbed those parts, I definitely would have had time to do it. I don't know why I wasn't able to physically grab the pieces. Like, originally, so when I grabbed the box to redo the trick, I was like, well, I'm gonna see if I can grab this, and then I probably won't be able to. And it's like, oh no, I can just grab this box. So, You
have 20?
Yeah. Well, here's all the sleigh parts. Alright, so I'd be going to fight Santa if I didn't, run out of time. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Church, I'm so sorry. Like you said, you had it. I think just a couple of those tricks were being super temperamental.
And the physics are being really weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It is what it is, though.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you playing this, and again, it was exceedingly close. It was just, there was a couple of blips right in the middle, and as you said, you were worried about that one segment in particular.
Yeah.
But that's okay, Church. You got a couple more chances to redeem yourself, so we are going to be having 2 more games, y'all. Coming up next will be Cthulhu Saves Christmas as we continue our holiday special. However, remember, before we go on our wellness break, Mercy Kill is brought to you by viewers like you. Your subs, gift subs, Amazon Prime subs, and bits shared on the GDQ Twitch channel help support our weekly hotfix content. Thank you for supporting our shows. GDQ Some of Best Segments is a highlight channel with small highlight reels for all of our main events and hotfix. Use exclamation points highlights in Twitch chat to learn more. And with that, everyone be sure to stay hydrated, and we'll be right back with Mercy Kill. Welcome back to Mercy Kill. I am joined here by Church and Sarge, and this is Cthulhu Saves Christmas, the second of our 3 holiday games provided by Church today. Church, how are you doing? I know that was a super close run of the Grinch, but I hope you're ready to take this on. You can get redemption here. How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling a lot better about this one. I'm still disappointed about the last one. I'm feeling good about this one. There shouldn't be too much to forget here. Now that I say that, I'm remembering that I don't have... it's fine. I'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Church.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm feeling all right about this one. I've got enough attempts to get what I need.
Got it. All right. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go whenever you're ready.
All right. Let's go for it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck and have fun.
Thank you. Menuing. Okay. So right off the bat, part of the reason I'm feeling a little better about this one I have not done a run since the community has implemented this, but I am there we go, figured it out. Since I've last done a run of this game, we have implemented turbo for this. The main reason because there's only 2 runners of this game, and neither of us like doing runs often because it's about 30 plus minutes of mashing. I have 3 confirm buttons, and I would mash my confirm buttons constantly. So I'll get to the reasons for that in a little bit, but yeah, like it would be... That should have killed. I don't know why that didn't kill. I don't know why that didn't kill either. Alright. We're fine. Basically, it's just the entire run is mashing confirm buttons. I would mash 3 confirm buttons. So... Hold on. Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
also, you and I were talking about this in the pre-show, and I should have asked you, but I'm sure this can be addressed right now. So there is something slightly different from when you were initially running this. Do you want to talk about it a little bit, Church?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to figure out why that last menu didn't work. Yeah, so basically since the turbo killed our wrists, like, we decided to implement the turbo. So instead of just mashing confirms like I would normally, I'd be running 3. I would spend my entire run doing this. Because if you look at the bottom, there's a battle bar that keeps like counting up. And if you hit confirm at the right time, it skips that. So I would literally just be mashing the entire time. Plus there's text and everything. So we decided to implement turbo. I don't remember exactly how fast we implemented it right now. It was we implemented it so it was slightly faster than the ability to mash 3 confirm buttons at the same time. But yeah, so instead of mashing for 30 minutes straight, I'm just holding down a single confirm button. So that is slightly different. It's also partially why I'm a little more confident about this one, as long as I follow my notes fairly well. Yeah, fairly well, looking at that note right there, which I definitely know I can't complete. Oof. Because I didn't grab it, so... Mystic Cloak is you. Pestle. Alright, good enough. I don't equip anything. Okay, we're good. As long as I'm fairly consistent with my... You shouldn't be going first. Unfortunate. As long as I'm fairly alright with my strats and my RNG, then I should be okay. Do that. Do that. That kills. Okay, we're down to 2. 2's not bad. Crystal's about to hyper. There's a lot of mechanics that I'm hopefully going to get to. I really thought that would kill. You don't have thunder. None of these are attacks. That's really... I don't actually think that's gonna hurt. Okay, it'll stun though. Sorry, I'm at this point I'm just talking because I'm trying to figure out the best way to get through here. You have... so a lot of my moves are going to be RNG because of the way the mechanics work. So I get to choose 4 of them. This is important. I need to actually do these. Sorry, I need to make sure I do these correctly. Assembly gives me... I need to do assembly twice. That gets me manga. I do this? I don't think I get a sword. Yeah, it's fine. So I get to choose 4 of my 7 moves. The last one is a defense move. The other 3 are called insanity moves, and those are pulled randomly. So there's some moves that can only be insanity moves, and then there's also just the rest of the unused pool of unused moves. Those will all be thrown into the bottom 3 slots, and Those are random at the start of every battle and every time you defend. So there are some moves that are very useful that I'm not able to equip. I just had to hope that I get them. I don't remember if this is the chest I need or not, so I'm gonna grab it. I also don't remember if this next chest is the one I need, so I'm also gonna grab it. So a lot of this is trying to, like, we have certain plans that we have, and then we have, like, this is optimal if I get these moves. So the last one, I was hoping either of them had lightning, neither of them did, so I got really unlucky. I spent a little bit of time there because I messed up my first town section and didn't get an item, which wasn't the end of the world, but this item is so incredibly important that I had to take the time to make sure I got it, because it would be really bad to not have it. I'm going to do the menu right now, actually. So first I'm going to equip... Who am I on? I can do this here. Fireball. You want break. Sorry, I'm just reading notes, which I know is terrible, but... Naughty. Equip. Clean wand. I don't have anything. I'm sorry. If you have questions, please feel free to ask and I will answer them afterwards.
Oh, of course. No, I just didn't want to distract from your notes. And as always, notes are always permitted on here, so do not worry about that in the slightest.
Okay, so the most important part one of the most important items in the game is this item called the manga. So there is an insanity buff or debuff that goes on enemies. It does a few things. The first one is it will reverse whatever their weaknesses are. So for example, if you are weak to fire before you get insanity, afterwards you will be weak to ice. It will also increase the amount of damage you're going to take from dark moves, which is what a lot of our moves are going to be. Where is this move? I don't have a hypervisor yet, so I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna let you go. You're not gonna have a hypertron, that's fine. Yeah, okay, we're good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I had one question from the chat that was kind of silly, but I think it's funny. Someone wants to know, is the Grinch being partially green screened in your video?
Absolutely, yes, and I didn't know how to fix it, but just kind of went with it. Post office. Yeah, he was actually looking a lot better beforehand, and now he is not, so I don't really know what to do about that. The solution is not have Grinch here, which, no. So I just kind of have him sitting here. I do need to do pet store. So this is such a short game, and there's so much to talk about and remember that I feel I'm not going to do it proper justice. I'm going to do my best, but the town section is incredibly well thought out. The game leads itself to a lot of playthroughs because you are not able to get through all of the town sections in one playthrough. So the reason I'm being very particular about which places I go and trying to remember everything is that I need specific items for this run. Which means I need to go to specific places at specific times. So, for example, the last round, I needed to make sure that I went to the assembly twice so that I get the manga. A lot of the ones I'm doing right now are just I know an item is at the 5th activity with Crystal, or I need to complete going to the post office, so I need to be doing these so that I can get those items. I did just get a really important item from Crystal. Did I miss this? I almost missed this. No, I'm wrong. It's the next screen. Oh my god. Or did I get it? No, okay, it's this screen. It's this screen. It's I know there's a very important item right there that I need to grab. So one thing that is messing with me, it's not necessarily messing with me on this map, but a lot of these maps are reused assets from some of their other games. So this is a Zaboid Games game. Hey to everybody from the Discord that's here. I know if you drop by. Hey, how are you doing, friends? Is it this item? I think the other one was actually a scam. I think this is the one I needed. So a lot of these maps are reused from previous games. So I'm just trying to remember. Like I'm looking at this map. I'm like, this isn't the map I know this as. I know this is something different. I don't have a sharp sword. Interesting. We're gonna make it work. You have a festival on the... I'm gonna stop talking so you can ask questions.
Certainly. So, what inspired you to run this game? Why Cthulhu Saves Christmas?
1 second. Hyper, manga, shield. Okay, we're good. So I am a huge Zavoid game fan. Like, they make some fantastic games. I run 2 of their other games. Don't quote me on that, right? It's incredibly difficult to think of how many games I do while I'm doing this menu. I run at least one of them. Cosmic Star Heroine is one of my favorite speed games that I do. I should not have done that. That's okay. So yeah, I already speedrun one of their games, and I knew this game was coming out, and I was anticipating it for a while. So I was like, absolutely, I'm gonna run this game that they do because this is awesome, and I am a huge fan of their games. So yeah, that's basically how that was. I've been a huge fan of them for a while. They have so this is a prequel to their other Cthulhu game, Cthulhu. I shouldn't have done that. Cthulhu Saves the World. Which is another reason I was like, that was a great game, and this is like a prequel thing, so I was like, absolutely, I want to do this game. And it was a nice short little run too, which was nice. And it's pretty easy, like it's pretty straightforward to do. Do I care about any of these? I think no. Maybe Baba. I think I've collected all of the ones that I absolutely need. Let's hope. I don't think it'll be too bad. Some of the fights might be a little slower, but at the end of the game, you basically just pick up every chest you run across on the last section, and then that's where most of your time loss is going to come from if you misequip, so I should be pretty fine. Note to self, in any future notes I may make for this game or any other games, include the town section notes, because wow, do I not have those, and wow, is that wildly unhelpful for my notes. My notes are just equip these things. Thanks, game. Or thanks, notes, rather. This is another map where I'm like, oh my god. Actually, I don't even know that was the correct way to go on the other map I know this as, but like, this is definitely like a Penny Arcade 3 map, and I'm like... Okay, no, have I missed it? No, I haven't missed it, we're good. Sorry, go ahead.
It's a very festive map. Everything in this game has been super colorful so far.
Oh yeah, they did a great job. I keep doing that to open my menu. They did a really good job, like, making everything super festive. Shield pestle. I don't have a shield pestle, okay. For Burge Egg, I do have... Mistletoe. Mistletoe is you, right? So this one is one that's kind of difficult to optimize, but I shouldn't have too much of a problem with it, just because these ones both have, like, just because it's AoE, it's kind of a little bit more difficult to, wow, that didn't hit. Okay, I'm gonna immediately jump off the track that I was talking about and talk about status ailment health bars, which is what just happened. So status ailments in this game, instead of just being like having a chance of proccing, all of the enemies have hidden health bars. So For example, if I want to inflict Break, which is a move that... it's a debuff that will make them take additional damage. I don't remember the additional damage they would take anymore. I used to know what number that would have been, but I don't anymore. So they'll take like additional damage. But if I want to inflict that, I need to attack their health bar, and like their break health bar. And sometimes I can just not imply the effect, which means the next time it'll be like basically. So if it has 2 hits on its health bar or its vulnerable bar, and I hit it once and it doesn't die, the next one it will die. Or not die, it will take damage. Or not take damage, it will be vulnerable, broken, whatever. Talking's difficult. Yeah, we're good. I was also very nervous about that fight. That fight went terribly.
You're not supposed to tell us this. As folks who don't run the game, we don't know if things are good or bad unless something looks like really obvious, you know?
I am aware of that, but I just like, wow, that was also as a showrunner who's mentioned that multiple times, I know that, but what? I did not do good there. Where am I? Does the map look familiar on my PB? I don't know how far behind I am.
Well, I can't see your PB right now, but I can ask the chat how close it is. They'll be able to tell me. I'm curious too.
Did I mess up? So this is the worst offender of them all. I've been talking about maps that are reused from other games that really mess me up. This is the worst map in the game for this. And like, having not run this game in a year, I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is Penny Arcade 3. I know exactly where to go because I ran Penny Arcade 3 a lot. That was another... Yeah, the Penny Arcade game. Penny Arcade 3, 4, and Cosmic Star Hero. And those are the Zaboid games I run. I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is just Penny Arcade 3 dungeon. I know exactly where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going because I'm not playing Penny Arcade 3. I'm playing Cthulhu Saves Christmas. There's only one item I care about in here, right? It's this way. Didn't really matter which way. Got it. Did I... Oh no. Did I talk to Pause again? I don't think I talked to Pause again. I don't know that I have the cat tunic. I don't think I'm ever going to be at risk of dying except maybe on the final fight, but if I were to die for some reason, it just lets me restart the fight, so it's not like the end of the world. It actually puts me a little behind, or like, before, so I can like, change things. Oh my god, I have the cat tunic. Oh my god, I'm the best in the world. Alright, this run's not over yet. Okay, so a few things that just happened. I got the cat tunic, which makes Cthulhu hyper on the first turn. I equipped something. I realize I'm like 20 minutes into this run and I have not explained any of the game mechanics. Oh my god. Okay, so all of your moves are single use except for very specific ones which are multiple use. In order to be able to reuse the move again in the fight, you have to take a turn to defend to refresh your abilities. Defending will oh my god, did you die? That's not the most optimal thing that's ever happened. Okay. Did you just get, like, single targeted? That blows.
By the way, chat got back to me. They said you are slightly over a minute behind.
It's not too bad. I should have healed you. Why didn't I heal you there? That's not bad. 1500, I'm fine. As long as you don't die. Sorry, 15 minutes? What?
15 minutes, right? 35 estimate?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, 15 minutes remain.
I think I'm fine. Hold on, I need to do something. Do I need to do this one? I think I need to do this, or it's just fast. I don't remember anymore. I don't think I need to do this one. I think I'm misremembering. Do I need to do any of these? I need to do this one, actually. That's really important. I'm glad that was my last slot. Okay, so I equipped a move that lets me reuse Dark Blast infinitely. That's what I was talking about. Okay. Also, enemies get stronger, like 10% stronger each round the battle goes on. I said it earlier, I am not going to be able to do the game's battle system, the mechanics, I'm not going to be able to do it justice. It might still be on sale. I don't know if it is, but it's a relatively cheap game. If you think this looks fun, if you think this looks interesting, you should just buy it and play it. It's a really good game. It's a really fun game. They added a bunch of features that make it replayable. It's got like New Game Plus, stuff like that. It's really good. You should play it. And don't take my inane ramblings about things that split off like 30 seconds in because Baba Yaga dies for some reason or whatever.
So you would recommend this?
I would I mean, I'm gonna recommend all the games I play. I would recommend. So a lot of people are like, well, you just play the Grinch as a meme game. That's not true, but I can understand why people say that. I would tell people to play it, but like, if you're going to play one of the 3 games tonight, play Cthulhu Saves Christmas. It's a short game, it's cheap, it's really good. The rest of their games are all very good, and if you like this, you might like the other games. Cosmic Star Heroine is one of my favorite games. I can't believe I stopped speedrunning it. I just got busy and then I moved on, but like, I think it's a great game. The story's great. Yeah, I really like supporting games. You should play their games. So there are, if I am remembering correctly, which I should be, there's 3 more fights in the game. This is going to be 2 of them. I've not at all talked about the story of the game, and I probably shouldn't have started talking about this right before I do a menu. Equip Eldritch, I don't know what that means, but I don't have it, so we're gonna assume that's okay. Taunting is you, yep, we're good, okay. So, Santa was captured, and we've been trying to rescue him the entire time. We have now rescued, well, this is Krampus, he's kidnapped Santa, so we're gonna fight fight Krampus to get Santa back. This fight's actually not too bad. The next one's going to be not the best in the world. I hope that I remember... Oh, that's concerning. I don't have... Oh, we're good. Don't worry about it. No, it's fine.
Wait. You can't just say I don't have and then nothing after that. What do you think you didn't?
There's 9 fights in this game. And I have notes for each of them. So I just looked over, I'm on fight 7, and I was like, mentally, I'm like, okay, I want to mentally prepare for the next round, because the next one's, like, difficult. And I looked over to my notes, and I've got each fight numbered, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I looked over at my handy-dandy, notes over here, and I looked at 7, which is what I'm on. I'm like, okay. And then I looked at the number right after, which is 9. I don't have notes for the next fight. Well, that'll be fun. That didn't work. That worked. We're pretty good here. We've got like 200 health. All right, we're good. Okay, so we killed Krampus. Turns out, the last time I tried to pronounce this name, everybody laughed at me. Chat made fun of me. I don't remember the lesson I looked up on how to pronounce it. Njalthorwip was actually behind Krampus stealing Santa Claus. So now we have to fight both of them, which is why this fight sucks, because now on top of fighting Krampus, I have to fight the other one. I'm actually gonna... I did not mean to attack you there. Despite the fact that mentioning manga was the most important thing in this run, I don't think I've used it once. Which is, you know, great. I'm going to... I should probably poison you. I'm gonna taunt me. I don't know that I've ever actually used taunt here, but... no, I just want to defend on you. Yeah, I'm gonna regen you. So yeah, I don't fully remember all the... So, like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of just, like... dealing with the kind of RNG you get, and I'm not super, Oh my god, I really didn't want you to die. Do I have a heal on you? I don't have a heal on you. But I have a heal on you. Okay. It's a full party heal. Gets everybody back up. Yeah, a lot of this is like, okay, what did I get? What's my best plan here? And I don't remember a lot of that, so I'm just like hoping it works. You really need to heal there. You... no, what do I want here? Okay, we'll call Kraken. That was actually probably a pretty good call, Kraken. You're almost dead. So one other thing, I mentioned that the enemies will get stronger as the game goes on, or the fights go on. But additionally, we have, so kind of like the way I describe it, he can't really hurt us at this point, so we're pretty good. Looking for moves to use here, sorry. Do I have another heal? That'll work, I guess. So we have kind of like Chrono Trigger party moves. And those also get stronger each turn that the game goes on. So we can also use a few of those to deal a bunch of damage as the game goes on, or the fights go on. The enemy here doesn't do a lot of damage. It's like very weak AoE damage, so once Krampus is dead, it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to slap it as fast as possible. I don't know that any of this actually matters. I think it's all just what's fastest. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, none of that actually matters. It's not like it's in my notes, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're in the final area of the game.
All right.
Basically, we rescued Santa, but Christmas still hasn't. Every day, every time we go into a fight, or like every time we go into a map, or every activity we did in town was another day. And since Santa wasn't there to deliver Christmas, it was Christmas Eve the X. So Christmas Eve the 1st, the 12th, the 36th, whatever. We rescued Santa, but Christmas still wasn't coming. So after about 4 days, the Ghost of Christmas Past came in and revealed that he was behind everything. So now we need to go fight the Ghost of Christmas Past in order to actually rescue Christmas. So we're gonna do we're gonna run around, we're gonna pick up a bunch of things, we're gonna do a huge menu, and then we're going to fight the Ghost of Christmas Past and 4 other bosses we've already fought. They will be slightly stronger. Fortunately, we're about to pick up a bunch of gear that makes it more or less trivial. It is still a dangerous fight, but it is not, like, insurmountable. One of the things we're going to pick up, I don't remember what it's called. I know one of the items we're going to equip on Crystal will do it. We're going to equip a move, or an item that lets her reuse the move Gentle Rain infinitely. And Gentle Rain is an AoE party heal. So basically, she'll be able to heal the party every turn, which is really helpful because with 5 people on board, there's a lot of damage to be taken. And there is a revive item in the game. Even if I wanted to be safe and grab that, I don't know where that is. At least I think there's I know there's a potion, which I absolutely removed. I'm pretty sure there's a revive. I need to do this menu right now, before I run any further. This is a big menu. Apparently it's not. It definitely should be. Is there more to this? There's gotta be more to this, right? There's just... Okay, my notes on this are also incorrect, so awesome. That's fine. I guess actually
Wait.
equip. What's
Like,
up?
they're entirely inaccurate. Also, 4.5 left.
Ah, we're fine. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my notes. It's fine. That.
Oh, everyone get your
Audacious,
GGs
audacious
out.
rogue.
Past church has finished. GG past church.
NATO, Cosmic, Eldritch, Metal, Fatty, Rain. That's pretty much the only thing I actually care about at this point, is that Gentle Rain can be reused. Alright. So first thing right off the bat, I'm actually going to use the manga here because it's actually super important. I probably should have called a Kraken there, it's fine. Cthulhu's gonna be the first one to go, call a Kraken on him. All my health bars are fine. That heal wasn't the best thing in the world, but call a Kraken should kill at least the cat. We're going to poison the Ghost of Christmas Pass. We're going to start just healing the party. A lot of Crystal's turns are just going to be healing the party. We're going to get you out of the way. And then I'm just going to start beating down on people, because Cthulhu's pretty strong right now. We gave him a lot of things that make his dark damage do more. I'm actually going to use my Hyper Turn here to give damage increase on Cthulhu. If I remember correctly, so Hyper Turns basically make your turn more effective, and I believe Hyper buffs last like twice as long. So good idea to use that. We've already killed 2 people, so we're doing pretty good. The important thing here is making sure that Baba and Cthulhu are going to be the most important ones, but having everybody alive is also pretty important. The reason that having Baba and Cthulhu alive specifically is because they have access to a massive single target attack. So obviously we want them alive. You don't actually have anything worth it here. You're not going to be able to do a lot of damage. How much health do you actually have? 9,000. You're hyper on next turn. Should just do that. And I don't believe this one. Oh, actually, that poison tick just took the vulnerable. That's fine. Alright. I know I had a way around that, but I don't remember what it was, so oh well. I lose a decent amount of damage there, but it's not the end of the world. I'm still very healthy. Baba can technically die right now. I'm just gonna start hitting them with everything. You don't actually have a damaging move. Baba might die, that's fine if she does. No, there's no way Baba dies there. 13. Wow, you all suck. It's almost like I didn't itemize you to do damage.
1 minute.
Now we're fine. You don't have a damaging move. That's gonna poison tick again. Baba died. 5, 2, 5. Cthulhu's still alive. That should kill. Okay, we're good. Time.
All right, 34-21. Congratulations, Church. Everyone get out your GGs. Oh my goodness, Church. That was right down the wire.
I was nervous about that one, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, come on. The whole time you're like, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal.
I was lying.
Church.
I was trying to keep my spirits high. I didn't want to get mercy killed twice in a row. I got mercy killed on Grinch, which is my game.
Oh my goodness. Church with just the real nail biters here from Church. I enjoy that. You know, Church has some good estimates there for this reason. Oh my gosh, Church.
Woo!
Well, well, there we go. Now we can see the Grinch. Now the green screen cleared up a little bit. We can see the Grinch a little bit better there. There you go. Even though it's not the Grinch game, it's close enough.
There was Christmas that was being saved and or stolen.
Well, we're going to talk after the next wellness break about how exactly Command and Conquer Renegade, which is our final game on Mercy Kill for this evening, is related to Christmas. And it's going to be a great explanation for that. In the meantime, if you are watching on YouTube especially, please feel free to go to twitch.tv/churchandsarge, all one word. Be sure you do follow the runner. Church is awesome. Also is the host of How to Train a Speedrunner, and we're going to be talking about that a little bit during the next run. I want to make sure Church has time to plug his own stream as well as his GDQ Hotfix show. But before we go to our wellness break, folks, remember that Mercy Kill is brought to you by viewers like you. Your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support our weekly hotfix content. Thank you very much for supporting our shows. If you are watching on YouTube, speaking of YouTube, nice to see y'all here. Please feel free to join us over at twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick to check out our live shows starting most nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. And while you're there, Hotfix is funded in part thanks to your subscriptions and bits. Please consider subscribing to help support future broadcasts. And with that, everyone, reminder to stay hydrated, also to stretch, and we'll be right back with Mercy Kill. Welcome back to Mercy Kill, everyone. I am joined with the one and only Church and Sarge, host of How to Train a Speedrunner right here on GDQ Hotfix, and this is Command and Conquer Renegade. Now, you may think to yourself, okay, well, Sky, I see the link between Christmas and the last couple games, because this is the Mercy Kill holiday special. However, this one may be a little less obvious, and apparently Church has an explanation as to how this is related to Christmas, so go for it, Church.
All right, so, I could talk about the Tiberium timeline for a very long time, and nobody's here interested in that. I will be very brief in it. Basically, this game takes place during the First Tiberium War, which is in the late 90s. The third mission specifically, Armored Assault, is going to be taking place. Also, a lot of the battle that surrounds that mission takes place in December. Specifically, Armored Assault is going to be on Christmas Eve, and some of the events of the mission will unfold into Christmas Day as well. We aren't going to be seeing that, but the overall battle that we are about to play in the third mission on Armored Assault is on Christmas Eve. That's all the lore that I feel comfortable getting into before this becomes like a TED Talk on Tiberium Wars.
So, Church, what is it exactly about Command and Conquer Renegade that got you to run it?
So, like a lot of my... I say a lot, it's actually just Command and Conquer and Grinch. These are two games that I had as a kid that I played a lot, and I was like, I'm sure this will be fun to speedrun. And so I did it, and it's really fun. This is like... it's not specifically like the game I played the most as a kid, but it is one of them. Like, as a kid, I played Final Fantasy Tactics, which I did learn to speedrun, and I stopped because it is not a enjoyable speedrun to do for the most part. There's too much resetting. There was the Grinch, which I played a lot of. I played a lot of Command and Conquer Renegade. And there's like a few other ones, but the speedruns just aren't great. But the Grinch and Renegade actually have like really good speedruns that are fun to do. The game is fun. Yeah, it's just like, it's actually fun to do runs of these.
Do you think there may be a little bit of nostalgia that makes you biased, especially towards folks who may have strong feelings about the way in which the Grinch controls in particular?
No, they're allowed to be wrong.
That is the most author bluesian reason I've ever heard to like a game.
So, I maybe it is a little bit nostalgia, but I think... Oh, especially with a lot of older games, you have to go in not expecting this to be Halo Infinite. You can't expect it to be Doom Eternal. You can't expect it to be the newest game with all the... Like, you have to expect it's a 2000 game. It's a 2001 game. It's a PlayStation game. Like, there's going to be problems with it, and it's whether or not it's enjoyable to play. So I get that not everybody's going to enjoy it, but I think they're fun. And I think other people, if they got past the fact that it was an old game and they could, like, why would I play an old game when I can play a new game? Like, you'd have fun.
Oh, definitely. And then the last question I had, we talked about this, so I already know the answer during the commercial. I had to know because I did not know the answer to this. Will Tim Curry be making an appearance?
So, unfortunately not. Tim Curry is in the Red Alert timeline. This is the Tiberium Wars timeline. I don't actually know if there's any, like, celebrities in this game. I didn't recognize them if they are, so...
Well, I guess we'll have to find out then. Church, are you ready to go?
I am ready to go when you are.
All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1. This is the most stressful part of the game. This is a 2-minute unskippable cutscene.
What are we looking for again?
I'm gonna take a drink of water. So, unfortunately, this is not skippable. It's about 2 minutes.
It's this terrain.
Basically, we are going to play as Commando Nick Parker Havoc, or Nick Havoc Parker, who is a elite member. He's like super high trained. He is an ex-member of the Dead Six. He is now just a GVI commando. He's on top of being very skilled, he has a lot of disciplinary actions against him. He doesn't necessarily listen to orders. He does what he thinks is right, which is usually saving people's lives. Which may or may not be against orders at some point. At the end of the second mission, he is 100% going to be thrown in the brig, because instead of waiting for orders to wait for reinforcements, he just goes in and does his thing. So this is like a tutorial mission. This is very easy. I'm not even like really aiming, and I'm getting headshots on these people. So this is kind of like... This is both like a timed event and also RNG. So there's a bunch of enemies here. I'm just gonna clear them out, and we're waiting for... There's gonna be 2 helicopters that pop in with reinforcements. The first one, we just need to we need to kill the people, but like we don't really need to do anything with it. The second one is going to be shot down, and that's RNG whether or not it gets shot down on the first shot, the second thought, the third shot. We have a officer here who has the rocket launcher. He's going to be the one shooting it down. I have had many speculations about what the RNG involves. Like, I've been like, okay, well, clearly he's being hit by somebody, so if I make sure that there's nobody on the screen, then he can't be shot. He won't, like, recoil when he takes the shot. He'll hit. That's not completely accurate. I don't really know what it is. So I'm either going to get lucky or I'm not, or I'm going to get really unlucky. So this is it. I'm trying to make sure that everybody's dead. He got it first try, which is good. So now they're going to airdrop a medic. For anybody who's actually played Command & Conquer games, this FPS incorporates a lot of mechanics from Command & Conquer games. So like this tank is destroyed, but a medic's going to be dropped in. He's going to, or not a medic, a engineer. Engineer's going to repair the tank. We're going to take the tank on. And then we're going to try and be fast about it. So right off the bat, I am going to commit something that's not great. I'm going to destroy that Humvee. If I let that Humvee land, it has a chance to drive in front of me, which slows me down, and I don't want that to happen. So I just blow it up so that it can't drive in front of me. It saves, like, probably 2 seconds. Like I said, this is a tutorial mission. I'm basically done the mission. I need to clear out these SAM sites here. I might not be on the correct sensitivity I normally am, but I'll figure it out. It's controlling a little weird for me. So I destroyed the SAM sites. That's basically all I need to do. I'm gonna pop out here and pick up these rocket launcher ammo for the next round, and then I'm gonna get in the tank. Nothing else I do matters. The mission is complete. I could... What's the button? No, I don't remember what the button is. It's fine. I could, like... I swear there's a button I'm forgetting, but it's not actually important. It's just swag strats. Yeah, like I could like start shooting things or whatever, but my mission is complete. I could like watch the cutscene or the cutscene where the ion beacon comes in, or I could just drive around. Nothing I do actually matters. I kind of like just blowing things up over here.
So, Church, I have a couple of questions for you. I want to know a little bit more about what you stream, as well as tell us a little bit about your show on GDQ Hotfix.
All right, so I'm gonna start with my show on the Hotfix first. So my show on the Hotfix is called How to Train a Speedrunner. So the idea of the show is that I have speedrunners come on the show and teach their speed game, or a speed game that they're very good at. And I have them do beginner level tutorials. So something that somebody who's never done a speedrun could sit down with the guy, like the tutorial and the game, and be able to learn the run from there. I've had, like you mentioned before, I've had Oth, who is a friend of ours, who many of you have seen as run shows on the GDQ Hotfix, had a lot of runs and marathons before. I had Oth on to teach Bubsy. He taught it in like an hour and a half. I thought it went very well. I thought it was very informative. But yeah, basically the idea is we want, just like speedrunners in general enjoy it, and we want to share our enjoyment of games with other people. So we want to be able to have other people running our games. Like, sure, it's fun to run. Let's take Cthulhu Saves Christmas, for example. Yeah, sure, it's fun to run Cthulhu Saves Christmas, but nobody else really runs it. So, like, do I really want to just grind runs of Cthulhu Saves Christmas, or do I want to learn a different game? Do I want to play? I did not want to shoot that gun. Do I want to instead go to like Time Shift, where Shockwave, who you might remember from last night, who runs Time Shift? Do I want to go learn Time Shift so I can play with him? Do I want to derust that so I can, you know, have fun with my friend Shock, who runs Time Shift? Do I want to do something else? So that's kind of the idea behind it. Like, there's a lot of people also, and there's a lot of people, I'm the channel manager for GDQ, and a lot of the things I notice is that a lot of people are like, oh, I really wish I could do something like this. Like, I'd love to speedrun, but I can't get into it. It's too difficult. And the reality is it's not difficult to get into speedrunning. It might be difficult to compete at the top level. It might be difficult to always be going for world record runs in Super Mario 64 or Super Mario World, or, you know, Ocarina of Time, stuff like, please? It might be difficult in, this one? It's this one. Like, to get world record, like, to just start speedrunning and go to world records like that, but it's not difficult to just pick up a game and learn it. It's not difficult to pick up, thank you. I'm glad you did that, Richard. I was wondering if you were going to do that meme. For those who can't see chat, maybe on YouTube, Richard has kindly linked my channel, and then he linked the GDQ channel. So,
Richard always has the best memes on my show. You know, I always get comments about how did this happen or why did that happen. I'm like, it's not Richard's fault.
Richard is a fantastic person.
Absolutely. My shows truly would not be where they were without Richard, for sure.
But yeah, so like, there's a lot of things where it's like, I would love to run Resident Evil 7, but it's just too hard. And the reality is, it might be difficult to do a world record attempt with all of the tricks and strats and stuff, but that's because, and the reason it's difficult is because the people who are doing that have run the game for, you know, they have 100, 1,000, 10,000 hours in the game, and that's why they make it seem so easy, because they played it a lot. But they had to start somewhere. They started with, can I just beat the game? You know, like, I can't believe I haven't been doing it. Is that my button? Okay, that was my button. Let's just do a dangerous stat without quick saving. Okay, we're good. Yeah, like, it's easy to get into beginner level speedruns, but if you just try to do... I wish I knew a trick off... I can't believe I just blanked on all of the Ocarina of Time splits, or tricks. If you try to do, like, yeah, I can't think of any of them right now, Sky. What's an Ocarina of Time trick?
Well, my mind is actually going a lot about this because I play Ocarina of Time randomizer. Let's say Door of Time.
Yeah, like if you try to do like Door of Time as a beginner, like yeah, you're gonna miss it. You're not gonna, or you might get it, but it's not gonna be. Seriously? Seriously?
Church, are you making the wrong things go splody over there?
All right.
So what happened, Church?
Apparently, I'm fairly certain I dropped that ion cannon far too late. I'm fairly certain I dropped that ion cannon beacon far too late. I'm pretty sure I normally charge it up here. For whatever reason, that ion beacon did not destroy that thing, so... I'm gonna try it here. I'm gonna... Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. We're all good, we're all good, we're all good. Please give me health. Blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up. Thank you. That's what was supposed to happen. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so it might be difficult to do a world record attempt at Ocarina of Time, but if you start with the basics and learn from there, eventually over time you'll get the building blocks to be able to go for Door of Time, to be able to go for bullet time bounce in Breath of the Wild, to be able to go for, you know, this or that. But you have to start somewhere, and that's what the show is about. Like, this is the basics, and sometimes we do show, like, you could go for this is the advanced strat. Probably don't do it, but, like, it's worth showing, something like that. But the idea of it is to get people into speedrunning, to show them that it is easy to speedrun.
Yeah, I think Chad has the right idea here. So in the chat said this game needs more Tim Curry. That's what I was saying before we started this run. Tim Curry needs to be in all of the games.
Well, we could petition whoever, I think it's EA has the license for Command & Conquer now. We could petition EA, please, 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 thank you. We could petition EA to bring back Command & Conquer Renegade 2 because that was a scrapped sequel and have Tim Curry in it.
Oh, that would be amazing. I am all for that.
I'd play it. I really want a second Renegade game, I'm not gonna lie. In terms of what I stream, because that was the other question you asked me, I've been really flaky on streaming. I typically do speedruns of whatever game I'm playing. No, we're good. We're good.
There's nothing wrong with playing different games. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Actually, after a while, speedrunning can be very exhausting, so I know a lot of speedrunners who go the variety streaming route.
Yeah. Sorry, I like mentally, so there's two things. I'm pretty sure I'm driving in the weird, wrong driving style, but it shouldn't be too big a problem. Second of all, I was making sure that I'd safety saved, because these are like difficult strats. And I was making sure that I wasn't forgetting an objective, but yeah, so normally I do speedruns. I've been really flaky on streaming. Like, I want to, but I just, like, end up getting busy. Personal life's been really busy for me, unfortunately, with a lot of different things. I want to get back into streaming regularly. Hold on. That probably wasn't the best thing in the world. Maybe we're good, maybe we're good, maybe we're good. Hold on. I'm definitely not in the correct driving style, but I think this is the last time it'll matter. And if it's, oh god. No, I gotta reload. I'm gonna do the less dangerous strat then. So I was trying to get through without taking too many hits, but that rocket launcher sniped me at the last second, so that's fine. I can just blow this tank up. If I can jump out properly. Why did that first rocket not go through? Okay, we're good. So these two won't be able to hurt me. I swear there's another button there. I should be able to turn around while I'm driving, but I don't know. I'll figure that out later if I need to. My plans currently for speedrunning are I want to get back into streaming time shift, and I've been doing a lot of offline playing and like recording locally. I'm looking to make a very serious attempt at high ranks in Storybook Brawl, which is something we were talking about earlier. That is an auto battler that I've been trying to play a lot of, and I'm looking to be like high in the ranks on that. But yeah, basically my stream plans are going to be Storybook Brawl and Time Shift, and I have been looking to pick up another speedrun. One thing I've been talking about forever, and I just haven't got around to, mostly because I've been like, oh, that sounds awesome, and then I realized how much effort it's going to be to remember all of it. I want to do a series speedrun of all of the Rusty Lake games, which is like I don't want to say horror, but kind of like might as well call it, like, it's like a horror point and click. It's not really a horror game, but it's a close enough description. They've got like 15 point and click games that are really fun. Probably I won't end up doing it because it's like an hour and a half of just like remembering a bunch of things. This is a trick. Is it this one? It's this one, I think. I hope it's this one. Okay. Give me a second. I definitely remember my visual cue. I'm definitely not just hoping this works. So if I get this, I save a bunch of time. If I miss this, I lose. I'm just gonna retry it till it works. Okay, awesome, great. We destroyed, oh, please don't blow me up, please don't blow me up, please don't blow me up. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we've completed 2 tricks successfully. The first one, we needed to blow up a control panel that was downstairs to open this door, and the second one, so that was me just throwing C4. For some reason, exposure damage goes through objects, so we can just blow that up. The second one, the reason that I needed to make sure that tank was alive, we're supposed to go down, so if you saw while I was looking for my visual point, there was like a huge cliff. We're supposed to take an elevator, 2 elevators down to the bottom, run all the way across to the other side, infiltrate the power plant, blow up the power plant, then come all the way back so that obelisk isn't active so that we can just walk in through the door past it. But that takes a lot of time, so we just take a tank through it, and as long as it survives until the obelisk hits it, we have enough time to make it to the safe zone before the obelisk triggers again. Also, this is the Christmas level. I've been kind of ignoring it. Yeah, this is the Christmas level. So I don't actually know. So this game is normally run with a load remover, so I don't actually know how well I'm doing. I feel like I'm doing all right. I'm probably like 2 minutes behind. No, I'm like 2.5 because of that weird shenanigans with the ion beacon. That's fine. Oh, I don't even know that I have an ion beacon, but please don't use that right now.
Someone said we need more Command and Conquer in GDQ. I believe I hosted for the last time we had. I keep calling it the Tim Curry Command and Conquer. I'm sorry, that's what I know it for. I was hosting for that, and I didn't realize he was in the game, and then it escalated from there, as I told Church. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing at the GDQ at the time.
It's a good game. It's a good speedrun. Open, thank you. Please open the door. I'm getting... If I remember correctly, there's... No, that's a different level. Never mind. I don't remember correctly. Carry on. Alright, so this is another unskippable cutscene. There's lore. Basically, so like I said, this takes place in the same time frame as Tiberium Dawn. So basically, there is a scientist who's been... There's three scientists that have been captured. Dr. Mobius, Dr. Petrova, and I think his daughter is still a doctor. She acts like it. I don't remember if they ever actually call her a doctor. I think they just always call her Sydney. But I'm pretty sure they're all three doctors. Otherwise, I don't know why they would have captured her. But there's three doctors that have been captured. Dr. Mobius, I don't remember his first name, who is a very big name in the Tiberium War. I don't believe they ever actually mentioned Sydney in the other games. Please, game? Hello? Hold on.
I have a question from the
There we
chat.
go.
Mercy kills specifically for slightly rusty speedruns, if that... So it can be kind of rusty or very rusty. We've had some variants of that as the... well, now it's almost going to be coming up on 2 years next year for Mercy Kill. But I prefer the rustier the better, but every now and then it depends on the difficulty of the run. If it's something like a Kaizo mod, for instance, those don't need to be rusty at all for those to get really, really rusty quickly. So I guess the way I can put it is it depends on the difficulty and the difficulty length and skill needed to pilot the game. And every game has like a different skill set, so to speak. So the more that can go wrong, the worse the glitches are. Probably maybe a little less rusty, just to give the runner a chance. I don't know if that answers your question, but I hope that helps.
Bro, we have crash landed on an island. There's like a lot of cutscenes that I'm going to be skipping. There's like a cutscene between each level that we're not going to watch. Basically, we've crash landed on an island after stowing away on an airplane. Now we're going to do... This is a fairly big skip, and it's also not a trick. This is a route built into the game. So this is a Tiberium field. Tiberium is poisonous. Please die, please die, please die. Thank you, thank you. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. So yeah, basically this is an intended area. It skips a fairly large chunk, but you take damage the entire time. But there is a health drop and an armor drop there, so they definitely intended it to be like a little shortcut for those who knew it. And as long as you get at least that health drop on the side, it's usually pretty safe. I like killing at least one extra enemy to make it even more safe. Because in general, we're kind of not taking time to, kill all of the enemies. We're just, killing the ones that happen to be in our way. The next level is probably one of the only levels in the game where I absolutely make sure to kill certain enemies. We'll talk about that a little more later. So one thing they've added in this game, which they kind of touched on in an earlier level, and then we promptly ignored it because I was talking about something else. There are key cards in this game, and I need to kill this gentleman. I was kind of hoping he would have walked towards me. Normally, so the AI is weird. I was kind of hoping by shooting that first guy that he would aggro towards me and save me the time to walk to him, but that didn't really happen. What's the fast... Okay, no, I don't know what the fast strat is. This is real. I need to reload this.
Head inside and locate the main
Oh, he might ruin that for me. He might ruin that for me. I just, twitched and...
Flight data download complete.
That should do it. The flight plan indicates the
We're good.
craft recently passed this location and is heading toward...
Don't worry about it.
Church, the last time you said that you barely defeated a run by 40-something seconds. That is a very questionable statement by you at this point.
Yeah, eventually I won't be lying, right? That wasn't great. That wasn't great. That wasn't great. Okay, reload. How did two of those miss? So 2 of my rockets just like went through, so I'm just gonna reload right into the elevator. Thankfully, I remembered to do that because go up, go up. So if you don't kill the helicopter, I don't think I got the quickest kill because I don't think I'm right beside the door. But if you don't kill or blow up Sakura's helicopter right there, it like circles around and it's really difficult to do. I actually did get the quick one. I opened the door. So if you stand right next to that door, it opens during the cutscene. It saves a little bit of time. But yeah, that was it was definitely faster for me to just reload than it was to wait for her to land. This way. So this next level is where the game becomes a little unfair. So I am playing on the easiest difficulty, and in this next level, the snipers are unnaturally good, and snipers in this game can deal anywhere from 1 to yes of your health. So it is extremely possible if you don't like hug the right corners that a sniper just gets like the god gamer angle on you and just one-shots you. So I'm going to be saving often, and I'm going to be hugging like walls and corners, please, so that I can very intentionally avoid. That's what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. We're good. We're good. Hello? Nope. Ah, crap. Crap. Don't worry about it. We're not wasting time. You're wasting time. Which way am I supposed to get off? Thank you.
Rewiring complete. Missile 2 remaining. 1 remaining.
Am I supposed to do this here?
Primary objective complete.
I might be doing this out of order.
Engine critical systems detected.
Well, I mean, that's a very
we're
merciful
good.
statement. Now I know that you weren't practicing church because you wouldn't be saying things like that otherwise.
I did this out of order or something. This is not where I'm supposed to be. Oh yeah, I haven't touched this game in a long time. I'm actually disappointed that I'm supposed to be upstairs still? Am I supposed to do this later? Oh yeah, I'm definitely supposed to do this later.
Rescue GDI prisoners.
Yeah, this looks a lot better. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Warning.
I legitimately don't remember when I'm supposed to do those now. I do it on the way back? That doesn't make sense to me. Alright, so I'm very intentionally waiting to kill these two until I get on the lift, because that turns into that, and that's bad for me. So I'm gonna trigger this. I'm gonna pick up some ammo. I'm gonna hopefully not fail these jumps. So we're about to be in a kind of a dangerous area, in the sense that, am I going the right way? No, it's this way. There's gonna start to be a lot of chem troopers. Did it matter which side I went in? I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of chem troopers. Am I supposed to go down first, or am I supposed to go up first? Nope, supposed to go up first.
Did you get the security card from the guard yet? I couldn't find the med lab upstairs. Prisoners
Alright.
Updating radar flag.
There we go, that makes sense. That's for this door. There's a lot of flame troopers and chem troopers, which just like do spray damage, which really hurts. So basically my goal here is to run directly at enemies and shoot them and hope they drop health or armor. And that's legitimately the strat here. I'm pretty sure I picked up
Locate the ship
that card.
and obtain the submarine security.
No, you didn't die? What the hell? Did I not pick it up or something? Did you run away? I definitely have it, do I not? What is going on? mildly Did I not pick it up here?
Captain Charger, resistance is useless.
Uh-oh, Church,
Been alerted to your
what's going
position.
on?
One moment. Hold, please.
Okay.
Please die. Okay, for some reason it was telling me I didn't have the key card. But I have the key card. Alright, we're good.
We gotta find a way to get him out of here. We'll take the sub. You got the control key?
So, unless I'm thinking of the wrong objective.
You're going up against the whole crew by yourself? Don't seem fair, does it?
I must be thinking of the other. I'm thinking of the next objective or something.
Primary objective complete.
Nope. The store. Yeah, there's somebody else I have to kill, I guess, or something that I forgot about. I don't know. Or do I? I don't know. We're fine. It's all good.
Locate the ship captain and obtain the submarine security card.
This is... Where am I? There we go. That's where I want to be. Is the... Oh, you know what? I know exactly what's... Okay, so hey, this is where I was supposed to do this thing. So I'm supposed to come out. I do bam, 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 bam. Come out here. Okay, we're good. Everything is... I'm remembering all of this. Everything is going all right now. Okay, you need to go away wherever you are, sniper. Alright, everything's good. We're on track. Please die. There we go. Okay. This is a room full of snipers. I'm basically just shooting snipers and hoping that they don't one-shot me. If they one-shot me, it would be bad. I do need to come in here.
Use the action key on the torpedo.
That's not what I want.
Rewiring primary objective.
There we go, okay.
Sabotaged.
I'm slowly remembering how this works. Please don't. I didn't reload. That's probably not the best thing in the world. No, it is this way. Please don't hurt me. No, this is not where I'm supposed to be. There is one more.
The ship captain and obtain the submarine security card.
Where's my gun? Give me my gun. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Please stop, all of you. It hurts. It burns. I wish I could rebind my quick save button. It is in a very not optimal spot for me. Alright, so I'm pulling out the chain gun because it deals a little bit more damage and I'm running low on health and it's not great. I'm also like, there's a lot of enemies here that I'm just intentionally not killing because it's slow and hoping I don't die, so there we go. This is the person I, for some reason, thought I wasn't killing. And I actually remembered to make sure that I have the keycard this time, so we're good. Okay. Everything is okay. Nothing's wrong at all. And I'm not lying this time. We're actually doing okay.
How am I supposed to believe you? How are we supposed to believe you? Are you familiar with the concept of an unreliable narrator, Church?
Yeah. Well, you see, I said I wasn't lying this time, so that's all I've got for you.
I have to give you a hard time after that last one, Church.
Yeah,
you know?
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, so we're gonna go for a strat here. We have enough health. Ba-bam, ba-bam. We're good. Please don't shoot me. Please don't snipe me. Please don't snipe me. Okay, we're good. Don't worry about it. Alright. Now, this is RNG, whether or not we finish very quickly or not. There is a chance it ends right now, and there is a chance that it's going to not end right now. There we go. There's speculation on whether or not it depends how many people are on screen. I think the game just doesn't appreciate you finishing the level that way, because you're not technically supposed to. Okay, is there anything I need to remember here? Okay, so it's very important. I'm about to get a bunch of missions So this is like the Dead 6 reunion. I talked about this, oh my god, faction that he was a part of earlier. This is, please give me my chain gun. Oh my god. This is like the reunion. A bunch of them are in trouble. We need to go save them. It is very imperative. Oh, this is fine. I can just run by this. I forgot about that. It's very imperative that we save them all as soon as the mission objective comes up. We can't like run away from where they are. So like Hotwire's all the way back there. We absolutely need to go save her before we do anything else. And just keep that in mind as I also skip saving Gunner, who is over there. If we don't save them, they will all die, and we need them alive to be able to complete the game. It is a failed objective if we do not save them. So I have already just run past 2 of them. Don't worry about it. I need to be on this. Yes. So a lot of these corners are like, I know I have to like switch to a certain weapon or something, and I'm just trying to remember what those are. I know there's a sniper here. No, it's a rocket soldier. And 2 of you. And there's also a oh, please die, please die, please die. There's also a sniper. Okay, we're good. I don't care. I do care about you. No, I don't care about you.
You don't care about me?
So there we go. Hotwire's like, I'm going to die if you don't come save me. I hit escape. Oh my god, I'm just hitting buttons here. Sorry, were you asking me something?
I was like, you don't care about me?
Did I say Sky?
Yeah, no, you.
Oh, I said I don't care about you. Yeah, I was okay. I gotcha. I was talking.
You're like, I don't care about you. I'm like, oh.
I meant the gun emplacement because it's not real. I care about you, Sky. Please die, please die, please die. Okay, we're good. Not you, the tank. If I don't blow that up quickly, it drops people. The only things that...
Go ahead.
The only things that are like actually scary in this game are turrets, or like, yeah, turrets, explosions, and snipers. Actually, no, everything is scary in this game. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Also, and I just realized this now too. Amber says, I just realized he's wearing a Santa hat on top of the normal hat.
That is absolutely accurate. Yeah, so there's a flame tank here. I need to blow this up. There's a resistance. I'm also not going to help the resistance. I mean, I'm definitely going to help the resistance like I'm helping the rest of my team. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Okay, we're good. Oh. I probably didn't need that reload there. Ooh, is this the part where I need to learn what's wrong with my tank controls? I think we'll be fine. No, it's the next one. What is wrong? Like, maybe there's a setting I don't have turned on. I should be able to free look a lot more than I am right now. In fact, I should be able to turn around completely while I'm driving. Like, I should be able to shoot behind me. Okay. So here's another Dead 6 member. This is Patch. He's in the cathedral right there. This is the most convenient one to save because we had to go right by them. So we are going to take a lot of time to, you know, go in, make sure he's safe. We're definitely not going to just ignore them. There's a rocket launcher up here. I need you to die. We're gonna try for... I'm not on the correct thing to go for a quick kill. So if I were less rusty, I would have a rocket launcher on here already equipped, so I could quick kill that. Because you can shoot in the tank, jump out, automatically shoot, and then jump back in and shoot again. Okay, so the right about there, it's probably, no, yeah, it's like right about here. If I pass this spot without saving any of my team, they'll die. So all of my team just died there. First, what's my, it's this button, okay. This saves like 4 seconds if I hadn't have already messed it up, and if I mess it up, I should have just not done this. I'm just gonna do the other way. This is a little riskier because people can shoot at me, but it's fine. Okay, so like I've been saying this entire time, if my team dies, I can't complete the mission, I game over, and also I just passed the point where all of my team dies. This is the cathedral where we would rendezvous with my team if they hadn't have all perished. Unfortunately, they did, so there's not much to do about that. Oh, hey guys. Hey Hotwire. Hey Gunnar, hey Patch. So everything I said was true, except if you noticed when I was walking by the trigger, I was hugging the wall. The trigger for the team dying does not extend to the corner, to the far left of the wall. So if you just walk to the left, you cannot save the rest of your team. And there's no penalty for that. Wow, that shoots a lot worse than I remember. Oh my god. This is why I don't use these. Wow, these suck. Oh, I'm never using those again. So the end of this is sort of RNG, and by sort of RNG, I mean we can't figure out what the actual end trigger is. It'll just randomly end the level at some point. You definitely need to kill the 3 tanks and the helicopters that are flying around. But after that, like, the level could end at any second now. I really don't know. There's speculation that none of the Black Hand here can be alive, but they were all dead and it's still going. So really, it'll end eventually. There we go.
I'm going up the road.
So this is a stealth level. We have to be very quiet. If we get detected...
On the scientists.
Internal schematics indicate a well-known central computer located on the top floor
Okay,
of the
I got...
chateau.
Quick saving got me stuck in that wall, and then quick saving got me out. That might be something to investigate later. Okay, so yeah, I have to be very quiet. There is actually, you can walk silently, it's like, I think it's the C button naturally. It'll make you crouch, which makes you very slow. I've unbound that button completely from my keyboard. I do not use crouch. We do not silence. Technically, you can be silent. No reason to be. So the scientists are at the bottom of this chateau being imprisoned, so we're going to go save them. I don't know why I reloaded there. I really shouldn't have.
Data decryption complete.
So we got the security card that'll let us into them. I'm gonna quick save. I'm probably not quick saving as much as I should be. That was a lot of health. Yeah, it's fine. That probably won't kill me on the way back up. So I'm very intentionally leaving all of the health drops and only picking up the armor drops. Because I'm actually doing it reverse, and I'm supposed to be doing the other way, if we're being honest. So yeah, that's just me being bad. We have to go back that same way. This is an unskippable cutscene. These are the scientists. We're supposed to save all of them. This is Sakura. She is the last member of the Dead Six that isn't... we've already fought her like twice. That's not Havoc or the rest of the Dead Six that we just saved. She's basically a mercenary for hire after the Dead Six disappeared, so she's working for Nod right now. Yeah.
I could use someone of your obvious
Woo!
talent in the Black Hand.
Forget it, Junior.
I think this run is doing okay.
Back off.
Yeah, let me do a quick timer track here for folks. I'm seeing, now this is into the run, 43 minutes again. This is on a 1:30 estimate. How are you feeling so far, Church?
I'm feeling pretty all right. The later levels definitely are going to get harder, but there's not a lot of unfair things. It's a lot about managing your health and knowing which enemies to shoot so they don't shoot you. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. There's not too many like difficult things to remember. No, I was doing it right. You pick up the health. I don't know. Whatever. I had a strat for this. I don't remember it anymore. We're supposed to escort Sydney. I've never really... Sometimes this goes flawlessly, sometimes it doesn't. As long as I remember which way I'm going, which should be this way. That was not good. I got sniped by something. That wasn't great. As long as she's not dead, and they should all be focusing... this way. No safety save here. I don't even know where you people are. Okay, so now we managed to get Sydney, but they took Mobius away, and now we're gonna fight Mendoza. He's got a flamethrower, and he's like a kung fu expert or something.
Stand over here.
No, that was the wrong gun. Give me the gun. Okay. Ugh, that sucked. There we go. Oh, I don't know what button I just pressed there. So this gun is really strong. Please give me a gun. There we go. If you get a headshot on them, it'll one-shot them. I was trying to get a specific setup. I didn't get it the first try, but I got it the second try. It makes it pretty easy. So after you deal his entire health bar, he goes into that, like, go help Sydney thing, and then you just kind of have to shoot him until he dies.
Sounds harsh.
Yeah, it's a little bit harsh, but he kind of blows up. His flamethrower like blows up this way. Okay.
You'll need to ask Ravishov.
All right. Right off the bat, there's a bunch of like snipers and explosives, or maybe they're rocket launchers. I need to snipe a bunch of things. So this is a very weird level. We're under a nuclear threat, so we need to extract all of our crew to a very specific spot. That wasn't the best thing. I'm running out of rocket launchers. I wish I had ammo in that gun.
They know you're coming, Havoc. Not Apaches
All
and
right.
mobile Sams are waiting at the inn.
I'm picking up a little bit of extra stuff just to be safe. So I need to make sure that every enemy between here and the extraction point is dead. Otherwise, my crew will not progress. So notably, if you look, so we've gone essentially one set of buildings down. And I will remind everybody that Nod is launching a nuke on us. So we are... In about 1 minute, the nuke will impact us. You dead? You are dead. Did I did not. I need this reload to go off, though. Alright, we're good. I really wish that gun had ammo. So every time I press 2 to go to my automatic gun, it brings out that gun, which has no ammo. So we are now 2 buildings down.
Impact in 20 seconds.
And I actually might...
I'll crack these Sams in no time.
We might be fine.
10 seconds. Impact in 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we are 2 buildings, like 2 sets of buildings down, and the nuke went off, and we're fine. because apparently nukes will only hit 2 blocks. So this area is scary because there's a bunch of chem soldiers and rocket launchers around every corner. There's also a tank at the end. I haven't really mentioned the chem thing yet, but chem troopers will go through your health, like instead of your armor. Like, so they will do some damage to your armor, but Yep. Okay. So,
Church, are you
sometimes, huh?
Are you
Yeah,
okay,
you know,
Church?
sometimes you just get sniped by a tank. It's all good. Yeah, so the chem soldiers will go through your health bar. Like, they'll damage your armor, but the actual... So it's like Tiberium, and you get, like, Tiberium poisoning, which will just start affecting your health through your armor. So it's important to kill those. I reloaded too fast. I need to kill this. I'm very salty that I just got sniped by a tank, but let's not dwell on that. You're not dead. There's like a tank there. There's a sniper and a rocket launcher up there. I need you to not be there. I don't have enough ammo in this. Okay. I'm gonna save here. My objectives. So the reason I'm saving here is because sometimes it'll let me pass and sometimes it'll game over me here. So I need to wait for a specific objective to trigger before I can pass that point. And it's just kind of like a time thing, and I'm impatient, so I think I had enough time to go through, and I definitely did, otherwise I would have gamed over. There's like a specific trigger. I'm pretty sure that I took that section slow enough that it didn't matter. Okay. Yep. I don't think I saved enough. There's like quick saving. It's not, no. Yes, this one. Oh, I did save right here. Hallelujah. Oh, that's... yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm out of chain gun ammo. I'm gonna have to switch to laser then. Oh god, yeah. Okay. Let's just actually hit these shots then. And then we'll have to switch to a laser, which I think is my C button. Yes. So lasers do a good damage to humans and to tanks, so that's good. I'm gonna ignore this one. There's probably... I'm pretty sure you actually are supposed to skip that tank, but, you know. Please don't hurt me. No. Yeah, like every area's, I'm gonna have to figure out that tank thing very soon. Did you die? You didn't die. Okay, well. Okay. This is probably gonna happen a lot. Don't worry about it. Did I safety save right before I did? Good. I'm glad that is still a very big habit of mine, is just like immediately safety saving. Oh, that needs to reload. That wasn't the best thing that's ever happened to me. I accidentally switched to third person. That's fine. I'll fix that at some point. I actually don't like laser weapons on flamethrowers and chemthrowers because they're less effective than just bullets, but...
Just following your lead. Don't ask for it, we got this.
Can I do this strat. No, I cannot do this strat. I need to... options, configuration, controls, like mouse, Isn't that not what I want? What do we do? Alright, well, I don't really know how to fix that, so we're just gonna hope this works. I'm just gonna have to get out of the tank here, I think. I'm gonna have to take it a little bit slow is what's gonna have to happen. Technically, I don't need this to survive. I guess I could just do it a little bit slowly. And they missed anyway, so it's fine. Basically, I just wasted time in the menu then. Awesome. It does save a little bit of time if I can make it, like the farther this goes, but it's not the end of the world. I really want you to stop what you're doing and give me your gun.
Do you think they're gonna comply that easily, Church?
You never know if you don't try, right?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I can't think of a shooter game where I ask someone very politely for something and they just, you know, hand it over.
You're not incorrect, but, you know, I can hope. I can hope that Nod will stop shooting me. So there's like a bunch of tanks here. Like I said, ooh, it saves a little bit of time if you can bring the tank here, but it is a little bit of a more difficult strat because there's so many tanks and people shooting and stuff. But if I thought I picked up ammo for this thing. Give me this. Go away. Alright, I might as well switch back to bottom does this. I'm just gonna use this for the rest. I'm about to lose all of my ammo anyway. This is just less effective against the chem throwers.
Those must be the SSM. Time to get to work.
What am I supposed to blow up here? This. Please tell me I have enough for the other one. I have 5. Is there a third one? Oh, good. I tried the quick save and the level just ended, so we're good. Okay, so we got captured. We got all of our weapons stolen except for our... Hello? Give me my gun. Pistol. So now we're gonna escape. And we have to go find Sydney again. Hey, those are the chain guns I needed last level. Thanks. Game. So conveniently, right up here, no, this one, this one. Right up here is a nice armory of a bunch of guns, including a personal ion cannon, which is the thing we used to one-shot the boss earlier, which is going to be useful for the next boss. There's a bunch of, like, soldiers around here that are asking for help, and they got guns. They can figure it out. We've got this tank here. We're gonna go safety save a bunch. There is a strat that I used to be pretty alright at that I stopped being pretty alright at, where we can drive by a tank in the upcoming section. We're gonna see how that goes. So we got like a maximum armor increase. That'll give us a little bit of extra armor. You can go away. Yeah, wow, that did not work how I wanted that to work at all. Again, it's not the end of the world if we lose this. It just makes us a little bit slower. It also means we probably can't dodge this, but that's fine. We're gonna get enough rockets upcoming. Probably just use laser weapons too. What do I need rockets for in this level? Nothing really. Just this. So we're about to start getting into, is it this level? It's technically next level. We'll touch on it in a little bit. Basically, Nod's been doing a bunch of experimentation. So, there's like Tiberium is like an alien substance that kind of just showed up on the planet, and it's valuable, but it's also like radioactive, and a lot of people are doing research on it. Ow. Yes. And Nod is researching it for bad reasons. We're going to encounter those bad reasons shortly. We're going very deep in this underground complex. This corridor sucks. Oh yeah, this is what I need rockets for. Oh well. Thankfully there's a rocket drop right there. So, this level is, and the next level are basically the same. We're gonna go all the way down in this area, and then we're gonna come all the way back up. Let's just grab this, blow that up. This tank we are going to take for a very long time. We're definitely not just driving it to that door there. Sometimes you can get those people down there. It's a really weird angle. Alright, so we're gonna do some kind of risky strats here. Do I have a grenade launcher? I do. Alright, we're good. And by good, I mean, our health. Basically, this entire area, because of that skip, is now like a huge resource management. So actually, yeah, this is... I thought they spawned here. So these are like Tiberium infused people. So they're using a new Tiberium weapon, and they're pretty resistant. Fire weapons are good against them. Like that. But we also kind of don't have a lot of fire ammo. Oh, okay, please stop. So we want to kind of be sparing with it. There's a few here. Please don't hurt me. Please don't insta me. Cool, good, great, perfect. Where's the gun that I want? This one. Okay, so this is another boss fight. We ran into this fellow earlier. This is Ravishaw. So it turns out that Dr. Petrova is actually the villain here. She was working for Nod, and she kidnapped both the Mobiuses along with the rest of Nod. She also injected Ravishaw with whatever formula they were working on. So Ravishaw is like this huge hulking Goliath that has limited functionality and is kind of just like Hulk. And also is one-shottable with this gun. Because the personal ion cannon is an incredibly strong gun.
You are living proof that Project Regenesis.
There are a few different patterns, or a few different attacks that he can go for. I don't believe there's any way to manipulate them, but basically I'm gonna wait for him to get a good, not really a pattern, but wait for him to do an action that'll let me one-shot him. I'm not facing him, so... He's gonna run at me. Running at me is not the greatest thing in the world. Please don't stun lock me. I'm just gonna try for the shot. I missed. I really just want him to grab somebody out of the air. What are you doing? Yeah, this might be fine. Yeah, it's also fine. Sometimes he'll just jump up there, and then he's also an easy one-shot. So I'm gonna try and pick up some health while the level ends. I think actually starting the next level will give me full health. I don't even remember anymore. It's been so long since I've run this.
All right, so did want to give an update. We're about 27 minutes left, so I'm not sure how you're feeling about that. And also,
Look at this.
how is that
This
rust
is a
feeling right
fragment
now,
of blue
Church?
Tiberium, a very rare strain.
27 minutes. To answer in order. Ooh, this is gonna be tight. And also, yeah, I'm feeling the rust a little bit. I definitely know I had some, like, safety strat, not like safety strats, but like more of a general plan of what to do and how to react to certain enemies. Is this the right room?
Church in a tight
This is
run?
not the right room.
Nah, that's never happened here before. Church running a tight run.
Yeah, never once happened before. So that was technically, maybe that is the right way to go. So I think I only have 3 levels, so what am I doing?
There it is.
There we go.
While I power it up.
Don't take all day.
Yeah, there's 3 levels left. You said 27 minutes?
Suspected the radio isn't functional.
Well, now it's almost, hang on, in a few seconds, it'll be 25 minutes now.
Everything is fine. Please give me health. Please give me health. Please give me health. Please stop.
Meanwhile,
Please.
Church says, this is fine, and instead of the Grinch, a fire pops up behind him.
Look. Where are you? Stop. Bad.
We are still missing a key. We are still missing a key.
What do you mean we're missing a key? What? Is there a key in here? There's a key in here. Who left a key in here? I don't remember that key being there at all. All right. So anyway.
That's got it. That's got it.
It should be this level. And then there's 2 more levels. The next 2 levels are difficult, but it shouldn't take me. Yeah, I think it'll be very close.
All right, Church,
Don't
where's
have
the key?
I'm pretty sure the game made that key up. I don't think that a key ever existed.
No?
Okay, so oh god. Okay, good, great, awesome. This is probably the scariest part of the rest of the run. One second. Crap. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better about this. We're good. So the reason why this is the scariest part, especially right there, so like the Tiberium units and the regular units are now kind of like fighting. Like they don't care about the regular people anymore. Just kill them all as long as we get our super soldiers kind of deal. The problem with that is that they're already engaging each other and we have to run through them, so it's like a huge crossfire. They deal a lot of damage to us. Please stop. Please stop. And also, on top of that, we can hurt Mobius. And Mobius is immortal and will take a lot of damage. We're the only thing that can hurt him. So we want to make sure we need him alive. So we're escorting him and we need to make sure we don't shoot him because we do a massive amount of damage to him, but nothing else damages him. So we need to make sure we're not killing him. I need to be very careful on my corners here. So here, like, I don't care if they shoot him. Actually, the lasered weapons can do a little bit of damage, but I'd rather them shoot him than me. I just need to make sure I'm not shooting him because I will shred him. Like, I'm pretty sure all of that damages me. There's one more. There's 2 more? I hear a lot of footsteps, and they are definitely not us. I'm pretty sure there's invisible soldiers that just aren't shooting. Okay, alright. No need for that. So these last few areas, yeah, chem weapons and laser weapons and fire weapons, he can still take like burn damage. So I do have to be a little careful about that, but for the most part, I want him to tank all of the damage so that I'm not taking anything, because these are very powerful weapons. I'm running out of chain weapon. That's the other problem, is like I need to do a lot of where are you? I know you're here somewhere. You right there? I need to do a lot of like ammo management on guns that I might not normally use, because it depends on what's shooting me. What ammo I have left at the moment. I just tried to melee him. Like, this is a game that has a melee option. Okay, if he gets through... give me this gun. Die. Walk in. Okay, we're fine. Where is it? There we go. Oh wow, that normally kills both of them. Okay,
20 minutes.
Oh, which is the faster way? I think it's this way. This is, I think, the faster way, yeah. Do I have chain gun? I don't have chain gun. What am I gonna use then? Let's use sniper. I'm pretty sure I pick up sniper at some point. Where? Give me the laser gun. Apparently I just shot a few GDI soldiers. That's fine. This mission will end as soon as Mobius gets over here. I got 2 levels left.
Does anyone else here have firm belief in church? This is the tiebreaker for tonight, y'all.
We've started the initial assault on the
Do need, you normally wouldn't pick up all of these. I'm gonna pick up a bunch of extras.
That's all I get for backup?
Keep it alive and I'll have the driver give you
I
the keys.
think
How's that?
I'll be fine. I'm really low on chain gun ammo. I'm out of chain gun ammo. What am I guess I'm gonna use Tiberium rifle.
If you destroy that,
This is what I need to get rid of.
Havoc, we can't get armor through the southeastern base gate until it's
Oh,
open.
that
See what you
sucks.
can do about unlocking it.
There we go. Shoot. Where is there we go. Apparently I don't know what key the Tiberium rifle is. Okay, I know I have a key for... No, give me this. I didn't pick up mines, apparently. Yeah, where were the mines? I think I just saved, so it's not gonna matter. What do I blow that up with? Rockets kind of blow. So I'm using this. Please die. Nope, that's not good. Okay, where do I get mines? It's all the way. This is not the best thing that's ever happened in the world. Okay, awesome, good, great, perfect. That's not the best thing that's ever happened. Where were the mines? This is a long walk back. This is not the best thing that's ever happened. Please go away. Is it backwards?
Y'all gotta send Church some good vibes, alright?
Yeah, I know there's an engineer repairing it somewhere. I have no idea. I think it's like floors down. I don't have time to like look around for it. It's right here. Boof.
All right, everyone, get your GGs out for Past Church, who just finished. Congratulations, what a gamer, Past Church.
Okay. A little more concerning than I'd like it to be, but we'll be fine. Jump somewhere. Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's use this one. There we go. That's what was supposed to happen.
Is that your handiwork, Havoc?
You know it. Should put the hurt on reinforcements.
This one. Do I have rockets? Please have rockets. Oh, did that spawn? Crap. Okay, we're good. If I let that thing survive, it'll blow up my mammoth tank, which basically means I lose the run.
Destroying it will slow down non-production for this facility.
One thing I like about this.
Technically, I could get instantly shot by a rocket. Technically, I could continue the run if I started teleporting, which is not what this category is about, but if I lose that mammoth tank, the run is basically over.
Enemy structure destroyed.
Okay, we're into a lot of very scary areas. Please open. What is going on? This is not the right door. Oh, thank God that can't run me over. I want the chain gun out. Please die. Alright. Crap. Ah, a little bit close. Do I still have laser chain gun out? I do not. Okay. What do I do here? I can grab a little bit of extra health on the left. Or not. So I'm just gonna safety save here. Okay, we're good, we're good. Don't worry about it, everything's fine. Okay. This is gonna happen a lot. Yeah, rockets and snipers are like the bane of the last few levels. Oh my God, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Okay, so... what am I doing? Doing everything wrong. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Just mixing up areas.
Nice work. We should be able to get vehicles through it now.
Okay, so
Still got an active
assuming I managed to kill this, all of the stealth tanks. Please stop, please stop, please stop. Oh, thank God, okay. I've had runs where I get to this mammoth tank and it's dead and time to restart the level. So we absolutely... God.
I was gonna say, that is a massive tank. You weren't wrong.
Yeah, no, it is the... I don't remember the full name, but it is codenamed the Mammoth Tank. It is very bulky, very strong. It actually will regenerate health over time, but very slowly. And we need it to blow up a bunch of things. Technically, it's not necessarily required, I imagine it would be faster to restart the level and grab it than it would be to just complete. Okay, this is slightly problematic. Whatever is going on with my control scheme is making it a little obnoxious to control here. In the sense that it might actually make it impossible for me to do what I need to do.
There's still a sand located on the eastern side of the base.
And so much so that I need to go into my configurations and actually figure this out. No, those configurations. No, controls. Click mouse.
I don't have enough to deal
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, well, we'll load up the auto save, but at least my tank works properly now. Okay, that's how this should work. I should be able to look freely. MK2 Mammoth Tank sounds about right, yeah.
10 minutes.
Alright. Now that I can actually freely look around and shoot things,
Got another SAM site in this
there's a
area.
SAM site over there.
There's still a sand located on the eastern side of the base.
So yeah, there's a bunch of like laser and rocket enemies that spawn out here that we need to make sure we're suppressing like as soon as they spawn, otherwise they will blow up the mammoth tank. And like I said, it's kind of important that this thing survives. Please stop, please stop. As long as we get to this spot with a decent amount of health, it's not the end of the world, because it will start
Requires a lot of power.
regenning. We do need to...
Nearby, possibly.
I had to redo this entire...
Aw, heck. How much of it, Church?
just from the start of the tank, but a decent amount. The tank moves slow enough. That's not the best thing that's ever happened. Yeah, getting rocket sniped sucks. I was literally about to quick save, is the worst part.
like I don't have enough to deal with here.
Keep going, Church. You still got time.
Yep.
I never get tired.
So we have like a level and a half left. I need to jump out right now.
This laser fence requires a lot of power. There must be a non-power plant nearby, possibly on the north side.
How many sniper? I have enough sniper bullets. Are you serious? What the heck is shooting it? Okay.
Taking care of that base gate, Havoc.
Okay, I need you to be there when I get back, please, tank.
Will you take a look at this? I don't think this is a nod vehicle.
Ow. Okay, neither of those snipes worked. Which is terrible for me. Yep. Hey, give me a sniper, please.
Will you take a look at this? I don't think this is a nod vehicle.
Please? Okay. Let's go for the other strat then. Stop. Stop being third person, please.
Will you take a look at this? I don't think this is a nod vehicle.
Seriously? If you could stop not being sniped, that would be fine. Alright.
We've got another gate situation in the northwestern sector. I'll highlight its location on the Renegade. Take out that construction yard and the power plant repairs should cease.
Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse. I got turrets down here, Locke.
See if you can... The non-power plant is just ahead. Take out that building and the laser fences in front of the temple should...
I wish there was both. Oh my god.
We've got another gate situation in the northwestern sector. I'll highlight its location on the radar. Havoc, take out that construction yard and the power plant repairs should cease.
Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse. I got turrets down here, Locke.
See if you... The non-power plant is just ahead.
You
Take
can
out that building and the laser
stop.
fences in front of the
5
temple.
minutes?
You can stop. Ooh. Okay.
Cursed communications
That's unfortunate.
is preventing our ion cannon from targeting.
I might finish this level, but I will be 1 level short. Go away. All right. Yeah, this is the easiest difficulty I'm running on.
GDI ion cannon satellite targeting restored.
Good work, Havoc. Our satellite's back online.
SAM site destroyed.
Okay, that was suboptimal. That's not what I wanted to do. No, don't load that one. Load the other one, please. Alright, if I can at least get to the end of this level, I'll be at least happy with what I can do in the time I've got left.
So, Church, I wanted to know, do you have any shout-outs, perchance? Anyone who you'd like to shout out?
We've got... So a lot of the people that did the routing back when I was running don't really run the game anymore. Also, I don't know that I ever have known how to pronounce his name correctly, so I'm about to butcher their name. But Leon Rex was the first person that I'm familiar with that ran this game. He laid the foundation. Please blow that up. Okay, we're good. Besides that, we do have a few runners running right now. I don't know their usernames off the top of my head, so I don't want to risk butchering them, but there are a few people running right now. They've been doing some good stuff with this game. They've been working on it. So shout out to anybody who's still looking to pick this run up. Please, I'm just going to jump out real quick because I remember there's this person. Wow, my tank is about to explode. Basically I need the tank for this. I think I'm close enough. There we go. Otherwise I have to like go in. I don't actually know if it's fast. You weren't shooting me. That's nice. I think it's probably faster to walk, so I'm just gonna do that.
Less than 2 minutes?
I'll finish the level. I'll be a level short, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm about to finish the level. We do have a Discord. I think it's just in the general Command & Conquer Discord, but if anybody's interested in learning this, they can go there. Actually, let's take a step back. If anybody's interested, you can obviously go to the community servers that we have and ask there, but if anybody wants to learn any of these games, they can feel free to hit me up. I'd be happy to teach these games to anybody. I am a little bit rusty on these, obviously, but that doesn't mean I can't relearn them or help you with the basics. I didn't need to do that. So yeah, if anybody's interested in learning this game, they can feel free to ask. You can find the community servers, you can ask there. I'd be happy to help anybody learn any of these games. But like I said, Oh, I somehow walked over this, but picked up the armor. Cool. Alright, there we go. So this is the final level. I'm not going to beat it in like a minute. But I'll keep going until timer ends. This is not the correct way to go. But yeah, I guess basically, yeah, just if anybody wants to learn these games, feel free to reach out to me via Discord or you can message me on Twitch or whatever. I'm on Twitter as well. You can reach out to me there. I will attempt to actually look and make sure.
One.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Feel free to continue.
Yeah. If you're interested in learning new speed games or anything like that, make sure to check out How to Train a Speedrunner every second Thursday at like 10-ish p.m. Where my show, where we have runners come on, teach their shows. On the 23rd, we will be having The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. So we'll have that on. And like I said, like I'm gonna have a lot of different games on. If there's any games a lot of people might want to have a tutorial for, I can reach out to runners, see if that's something we can do. But yeah, if you like learning speedruns, my show every second Thursday. If you want to know anything about these games, if you want anything like that, you can reach out to me. If you like any of my streaming, you can follow me on Twitch. You can follow me on YouTube, whatever. There will be links in the description for this on YouTube tomorrow for all of the community Discords, for any resources that I might be able to scrap through. I don't know that we have a tutorial for this, so maybe I can reach out to one of the current runners or something and have this on in a future show. But anyway, yeah, that's all I've got. Thanks for having me, Sky. The two games that I said, yeah, I could pick up and run anytime are the two that I got mercy killed on.
But you didn't get mercy killed on all three of them, so there is that.
There is that. I didn't get completely mercy killed, but I was hoping that I would at least get two of these, but that's how it goes sometimes, especially when you're rusty.
Well, yeah. In addition to all of the shout-outs Church provided, I again would like to shout out How to Train a Speedrunner. Y'all be sure to check that out. That is on also the GDQ Hotfix page, so y'all be sure to check that out. Give Church's show a lot of love and hype. Church, I want to thank you for being on this evening. I had a really great time.
I had a great time too. Thank you so much for having me. It was nice to run these games again, I'm not gonna lie. And despite the fact that, it sucks to be mercy killed, it's actually a really fun show, so thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to have been able to finally run Grinch.
I'm hoping that you pick at least one of these three games up again. That would be nice to see.
Every now and then I'm like, I really should just pick these up, so I might actually pick them up again. Like I said, I kind of talked about it earlier. I do want to try picking up Time Shift again, but yeah, there is a good chance that I might actually pick up one of these again, because I know I used to have second place in a lot of these, and I think I'm third place now on this, and I'm third in Grinch, and I would like to maybe get some higher times on those leaderboards.
Well, we would love to have you back at some point, especially if you let some other runs get rusty. So I just want to let you all know this was the last Mercy Kill of 2021. We will be back in 2022 at the end of January after AGDQ 2022. But coming up in 2 weeks, I'm going to tease this a little bit. Myself and Amber Cyprin, also in chat right now, we are uncovering a one-of special. They and I have been working very much, especially them, around the clock here to make sure that we put on a really, really awesome special. I don't want to spoil too much. I'll let them talk to y'all about it in a little bit during Never Before Seen, which, by the way, Never Before Seen is coming up next. But I will be back in 2 weeks with Amber, so please be sure to check us out. Again, this is not the end of the programming for GDQ Hotfix this evening. Never Before Seen is coming right up. Take it away, Amber.